Yo, are we live? Give me one sec. Hello everyone that is just joining now or is joining this back on replay. We're trying out streaming for the first time. Let me get set up here, at least streaming for the first time on YouTube. I've done streaming on Twitch, but I don't feel like doing gaming content here. Let me pull up YouTube here to monitor. Hey Double Punch, welcome in. Is there a way that I can view the chat in OBS? Not Streamlabs, but OBS. If not, I have it monitored over here. Let me see if I can turn my mic way up. Yo. Yo, yo. Because I have to, there's a big delay. I could tell already from my phone. My phone's in my lap right now. That's annoying. Plus, hello. There's two people in the chat. Controls, this is all that it is. What is studio mode? Oh god. I don't want that. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know how to pull up the chat on this one per se. So you guys are also gonna have to help lead some of these conversations. I'm pretty bad at that, unless if I already have content ready to go, but I'll try my best. So I'll just read the chat from my phone. The Dart Zone Max Venom Pro should be on Target's website in the next few days. Awesome. I have not researched that one. I guess I'll go ahead and do so. Dart Zone, what was it, Max? Dart Zone Max Venom Pro, that's a mouthful. Max Venom. Venom, not Venom Pro. Of course there's not an image of it. Wait, is it this Nitro Shot Plus thingy? Tell you what, chat, in case if I need to pull up anything, here's what we will do. We'll also do window capture. Okay. Do Google search. Let's put that. We'll put that in the corner there in case if I need to do that. So what was this? Nerf. Actually, it's Dart Zone, right? Dart. Is that the actual thing? Full auto battery powered pistol. It's Nitro Shot. Interesting. I'd have to look into this. I was aware Dart Zone is making like high powered thing like Nexus Pro, all of that. I have not kept up with the new stuff because I'm way too busy trying to review all the old stuff. So most of these are out of my budget, at least for right now. I don't have the space for them. Let's see if we can go onto the website here, see what they say about it. No, I don't want to join an email. Piss off. So it's looking like if it's coming with 2 magazines, yikes. So they're like little short darts. So batteries going in there. Oh, we would have to work with one of those type of batteries. Okay. Some engineering degree required. Dart Zone Max is getting 130 FPS, comes with 2 12-dart magazines, 24 darts for $50. Okay. 7 per second. So it comes with 12. So you said 130 FPS with, let's see if I can do some math here. I just realized I don't have an eraser, but you said 130 feet per second, and it's shooting, they say that it shoots a dart 7 feet per second, or is that just 7 darts per second? Because that's fire rate. Fire rate's different from velocity. That says here I did double punch. What? Since you informed me about it, what is it? What's this 7 per second that I'm seeing on my screen? 130. Not for sale, but I'm saving up for Dart Zone Venom Max Pro. Okay. 130 divided by 12, I think. So if there's 12 darts, how many feet is it shooting per second? Well, it's shooting 100 feet per second. What am I trying to... I'm doing a calculation, but I don't know what the calculation is for. I'll do it anyway. 130 divided by 12. 12 goes into 13 one time. 10. Zippity doo dah. There's some remainder. 10 point something something. But what is that calculation? I did a calculation at some point. I did 130 FPS divided by 12 darts that it says, but I don't know what that means. My brain is not working at 9:30 at night. Is that 10? That's not 10 feet per sec. Not per second. I don't know what that number is. What it's. Give me 1 second. Let me go get an eraser. Seven darts in 1 second. So, what math did I just do? Also, how can I view how many of there and who exactly is in my chat? These are things I need to know. The game requires oh, I forgot I was re-downloading Valorant. That's right. Requires my restart. I'll restart at another time. Go away. How can I tell who has joined my freaking chat? Chat filter. All messages. Yes, but who? Oh my god, who's in my chat? I know you are here, Double Punch, but like, so because I know Streamlabs, I was able to view that. I do some messing with here. What is group? I don't know what that is. Browser, color source, game, image, media source, scene. What the heck? Shoots up to 85 feet down range and over 100 feet with angled shots. Okay. I don't know where my 10 thingy came from. But, okay. I am praying that I am not having to go. Let's go view my channel here. Back. Live. I know I'm live. Where's my live chat? So, top chat, that's all the chat there. Oh, there we go. Participants, double punch, add myself. Okay, so if I keep it up on desktop view. Tell you what, I'll keep it up on desktop view. View, but just mute it. Oh, so it's literally right there. Okay. Community moderation, there we go. Wait, maybe that's not what I wanted. Oh my god. Live chat. Show all messages. Yeah. That's probably why I should be using Streamlabs, but whatevs. I'll review it soon, so you will know if you want to get it. Here's gonna be the fact about that. If I get something like that, it's going to be quite a bit, like once I move out and that. Pop out chat. There we go. I needed that. Pop out chat. This is why I wish I had a monitor, but whatevs. There's my pop out chat. Okay, so back to our scheduled content. So it says, okay, has a 12 dart capacity, includes 24 darts, 130 feet per second. So yeah, this is, again, I'm going to do the math here, but so 130 feet per second divided by 12 darts. I mean, I'm doing the math, 0, and there's going to be leftover. It's 10 point something something, but like I don't know what that 10 means. I failed math class. Yeah, well, I did failed the operation. I failed trying to put together my unit. So if it blasts up to 130 feet per second, 12 dart capacity, that means there's 10 darts shot per second. But you said about 7. Supposed to be the best blaster of the year. We shall see about that. It got 10. I got 10.8 when I calculated. Yeah, that. Yeah, because 10. Wait, 10 times 8? You said 10.8? What is 12 times 8? Isn't that like one of. My brain's failing. 1, 6. Oh, that's 96. Yeah, 96, and then it's 4, 0. Yeah, so about 10.8. So it's 10.8 darts per second that it's firing. Is that I'm just confused as to like the unit. What does the 10.8? What does it mean? Because it's not feet per second. It's not the capacity. It's not traveling 10 feet per second because it's traveling 130 feet. Is it just blasting 10 darts? Because if that's if it's 10 darts per second, that means they advertised a faster fire rate than what would, or a slower faster rate actually than what was advertised, because they advertised it at 7 feet per second, right? So I'm gonna assume that this is 10.8 will round up to 11 darts per second, which equals, so 10.8 rounded up to 11 darts per second. I'm gonna assume that's the fire rate. And so because we have the unit 130 FPS. That is velocity. And then 12 dart capacity. I'm showing my work here, chat. 130 velocity divided by capacity is going to equal your fire rate. Am I doing? I don't know why I'm. In case you couldn't tell, there's my work. I don't know why I'm so hung up on showing my work, but there it is. So I think that's what the 10.8 is. So they advertised it at 7 darts per second, or per second as the fire rate. Yikes. They're actually the actual math is slower. It says it's supposed to fire 7 darts per second, and he tested a fire rate and it's shooting 6. So what's the 10.8? Like literally, did I just do math to find an unknown like a number that means literally nothing? Was I dividing something by something that didn't need to be divided? I just wasted like 6 minutes of my life just doing random math. Okay. Oh, there we go. Suggested age 14 plus. Yeah, you know how many like 6-year-olds are wanting to buy this? FPS 30 blasts up to 130 feet. I hope so. If it's 130 feet, I hope that it blasts up to 130 feet. Number of darts included 12 because with that, blaster green, orange. Half-length dart, bamboo. 2x dart. What's the 2x dart? No, cannot do Chilean or no. So it's half-length only. That. Battery voltage, I believe, is 4.7. What does that have to do with anything? Stop adding variables to math that don't need to be added. I'm not calculating voltage, my guy. Next thing you know, I'm going to be over here doing mass times acceleration and velocity. It blasts pretty far. Okay. Well, I hope it's what it advertised at 130 feet. Because if it's not, then yikes. Venom. What's in the box? That nitro darts, half dart mag, front tactical sights. Oh, I didn't do that. Barrel pack, eye protection mask, Nexus Pro replacement sights. They give you replacement sights for a completely different blaster. Okay. Oh, okay, it's just compatible with that, duh. It says compatible accessories. Pop-up dart target, interesting. Tactical strike team competition mask. 7.4 volt. It said 4.7, my guy. It says 7.4 on here. I'm not mad at that. I'm just jokingly pointing that out. Since I was looking at the website, it said 4.7, 7.4. I don't know what that is. USB cable and then eyewear. I don't care about the SKU number. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I was way off. That's alright, bro. Chat. Participants. Just you and me, double pine. Damn. Okay. Yes, I do want timestamps. Moderation. I guess at this point, let's look at what Dart Zone has to offer in that once I start buying that. Which ones I would like to review. Also, I'm probably going to be in need of moderators for this channel if if I get into this, which I'll try to. Better than streaming on Twitch. I hate Twitch. If you want to be a mod double punch, you could definitely let me know, but you're gonna have to prove yourself. That one I'm not sure how, but you're going to have to. So I'm gonna reach out to see who all can. Blasters. There's the Maxim Pro. I've heard of that one. Mark II 1.2, the spring flowered. That one almost like Galil looking blaster. 2.1, I've seen many people review that one. I would love to get my hands on that one. Mark III. That one, that looks cool. Oh my god. Now I want your Dart Zone, Adventure Force, Dart Zone Pro, Dart Zone Max. My god. Let's just go Dart Zone Pro. What's under this? Speed distance, bro. They did it in bars. I'll be glad to be a moderator. Moderators are great, but I don't have any on my channel. I was trying to get some for Twitch because lots of Twitch bots, like, on that one, but I'll have to experiment with YouTube. I don't know if bots are a big problem on YouTube streams. I don't think they are. But mostly, as well as like moderating the people into chat, one of the big things is going to be to ban all the bots that come into stream. If I find that's not a problem on YouTube, then you don't have to perform that specific aspect of your duty. Mark IV? Oh, they came out with the Mark IV. Damn, I'm not caught up with Dart Zone in a while. Dart Zone Red. Is that 2.1? Let's look at the series for $117. I mean, I could afford that, but I'd take out a chunk of stuff that I've tried to save for. But if you want to know, can I actually drop that? I can. I want it to blast up to 200 feet per second and blast up to 125 feet. So these numbers are not equal. So you made the velocity really high, but the distance that it blasts up to is not as high. That's probably due to weighted projectile. But if we're basing off of what we just witnessed from the Venom Bro, they were able to make these numbers even. I don't get why you can't make these numbers even. Bots are only a problem in the comments? Yeah, it probably is. Yo, Frisk 2000. Yo, what's up? You missed a whole lot of stuff. We were doing math and stuff. You could probably see that when it goes on replay. I'm doing well. Yourself? So, yeah, my brain's not mathing out right now, but like literally you made the velocity 200 feet per second, yet it only blasts up to 100 feet. Where's the other 75 feet going? I mean, to only do that, really, to make such a high velocity at the distance with that, isn't there a formula for distance and velocity? Google. My god. And velocity formula. There's actually a formula for it. Velocity equals distance divided by time. I thought that was mass times acceleration. What? What? Unless, you know what the 10.8 could have been from that other one? It could have been how long it actually took uh, for Ultra Dart to actually get to the, well, although that doesn't make sense. It won't take 10.8 seconds just to get that. So now I'm going to go over to another page and figure out onto Google mass times acceleration equals, oh, that's just the amount of force. Oh, I thought it was the velocity. Whoopsie. Velocity is distance divided by time. Force is mass times acceleration. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Look at the Venom Pro. Let me. I actually have to look back at it. Where would it be? Would it be under here? New Venom Pro. Like if I were to just like look at these, is there anymore? There's not anymore. One of these. I want to see it like from the rear or something. There we go. From a side profile. That looks like this. If that's the size of the grip, and if I can't feel it, that's a pretty small grip. In my opinion, I see a complaint heading my way. This just looks like not proportional to that. You don't have it from other angles, like you don't have a model I can just spin the image. But if that's the look of it, I mean, the colors are okay, I guess, but the look of it, I guess that it looks pretty cool, but I think I would have preferred like right here on the grip, or here on the back of the grip, just from this area forward, just make it straight as opposed to a bend here, but what do I know? What do I know? Kinda almost looks like a UMP almost. Not a UMP, a USP. Okay, now that you're live and stuff, can I have some foam fling content creation tips? If you want to create content, I mean, I'm working on improving myself. Tell you what, I'll ask some questions and we'll go from there. So starting off first, Frisk, what kind of equipment do you have as far as camera wise? Do you use a laptop? Do you have your phone camera? It's actually big because the mag goes in the grill. Okay. Well, I meant not in thickness, I meant in length. Though not in thickness. I was more referring to like the length here. But yeah, images could be distilled. So Frisk, like, what do you have in the way of like camera equipment? Do you have, or do you think you can record from your computer or your phone? I actually record from my phone. This time is from my laptop. Laptops, okay. Some people do use the phones, yes. That could work. With it, if you're going to do that, I'd recommend something like OBS 64. What do I have? Let me look here. OBS Studio, I probably would recommend Streamlabs. I wouldn't even recommend Streamlabs for streaming. The thing sucks. Unless if you have a high-end PC. For a laptop, that's going to use up too much and bog down your performance. Just get OBS Studio, or it might even be under OBS 64, something like it. Get that. That's what I use for recording whenever I do on my laptop. Grip is great because it's for 14 and up, which 14 and up have big hands. Bro, I got tiny hands and I'm 22. Yes, that statement is, I'd see where you're trying to go to, but yeah, no, that statement's not valid. This is actually, my hands are actually smaller than average. I got a lot of kids that have way younger than me that have bigger hands than this. So first, so that would be the first thing that I'd do. As far as that, make sure that you just get one of the things. I'm really talking now just content creation, not so much Nerf, but content creation in general. Make sure that you get used to talking in front of a camera. What mindset I go with is that I do every video for myself. Like, I'm going to look back at the videos for my own purposes, right? Don't always get so nervous that you're talking to other people, right? Just make it to where you're like doing it almost for yourself, and then it'll come naturally, and then you can also reflect on that stuff. But if you also look back at this and you're like, I can't understand what I'm doing, or if I'm conveying anything to myself, right, then right, you might have to change some things. But like, oh my god, yes, I know my drivers are up to date, go away. So that's one of the things. With all 5 fingers, that's good. So also first, again, I'm mainly harping on the content creation as opposed to like the Nerf side. I'll get into this a bit, but also dedicate yourself to having some time and space for it. I'm not the only occupant in my house, so timing is a bit strange at times, but you can sometimes make it work, right? Try not to have interruptions as much as you can. Hang on. I just now realized my chat just updated and I didn't. Supervisor, hello. Can you react to phase 1 foam phantom build? It would be nice of you. Alright. Frisk, I could definitely give you some more tips later with that one, but start there for now. I don't want to focus so much on having Nerf content as far as get down what you need to do to be great at recording videos first before you introduce an element that you're going to do with it. I will do that. Let's go ahead and close that. You want me to react to phase 1 foam? Are they okay? I'm not much of a reaction channel, but I will see what I can do. Let's do it that way. Phase 1 foam. Let's change the window. Phase 1 foam. How much of my face should I do? I feel like I almost should. Whoa. Because I want to bring, maybe I'll bring this into the foreground. Video capture device, you'll go behind that. Window capture, damn. Give me 1 second, my face is gonna disappear, but we're gonna do it this way. Window capture, there we go. Let's set that up. Hopefully that remains in frame well. And then y'all get to see my face. And then let's chuck that. I think bottom right corner is going to be great. So supervisor, also a hey, hello. Yeah, I could refer to that one. Supervisor, he said phase 1 foam phantom build. How far is that? Do I have to go searching through that? Oh. No. Is this it? The Nerf Strife modification phantom? Oh, that was the one where I made that comment. Okay. I will not make that comment again. But yeah, let's I guess we'll react to that. Is the video audio on? Ow. Volume is a bit loud. Let me balance here because I still want that on there. I did mute my audio output, didn't I? Audio input, where's audio output? It's under desktop audio, isn't it? Let me know if you guys can hear from this. Can you hear the video? I'm gonna turn that down for my sake. Chat, I'm not gonna go any further until I get clarification that you guys actually heard the audio on the video. I played like 8 seconds of it. Yes, you can hear? Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna turn it down because on my end it's a bit loud. Let me know if I have to turn it up a little bit. It's a bit loud. Let's get into it. First off, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt here and say that he used royalty-free music, which probably did. I mean, anybody that's smart enough to make content does that, so pray I still don't get copyright on that one. I'm not worried about copyright, but still. Looks sick though. Nice. Dude, I would love to see how this is gonna go down. I had some thoughts in my... Never mind, I'll just keep going, because I just lost my train of thought. That was some insane rate of fire. Rate of fire there was pretty insane. I think you'll really like my review on it. Okay. But yeah, rate of fire pretty good. He did the finger bang method too, which I believe you have to modify the blaster to be able to finger bang like that, which is sad. But yeah, so far looking really cool. It's opening it up. I'm gonna turn this down even more. Supervisor, if you're still... Hang on 1 second, let me check chat. If you're still with me, I'm not... I'm gonna say if you're still in the chat, you're gonna have to let him know that he's gonna have to let me know that on that one, otherwise I'm gonna have to rephrase the titles. They're taking out all of these internals. I'm not sure what each one of these parts is to take apart. That's really how non-knowledgeable I am about mods. Like, I barely know what most of this is. I could probably identify a plunger tube and a flywheel cage, things like that, but yeah. Also, just let me say, what is this mouse? By the way, what is this? Because here's what's bothering me too. If if it's a plug-in, oh, it's a wired mouse. I was about to say if it's a wireless mouse and you have it on when you're clearly not using the computer. Yeah, but I just saw the wire now. So I'm assuming that it lights up while having it. Can't you still turn it off while it's plugged in? I thought you could do that with wired mouses. Maybe not. But I I'm going off topic here and talk about all of this. Let's get through this. There's 11 minutes of this. Oof. So literally just take this drive and take out all the components to it. I'm gonna skip through most of this because since I don't know what each thing is, I can't even comment on that one. So I'll partially watch, but I'm also gonna figure out how I can add phase 1 foam in with this one.
That's a first. Cap just broke.
Broke the cap on the spray can. So would I, dude. So would I. Now we're adding, what is it for, it's the primer first, or is it just the first coat? I think it's a primer. Again, don't quote me on that. I'm not good with painting. Double punch, yeah. On this stream, I will double punch. I will get to your review. I just briefly want to see this. Okay. Doopy color that original premium automotive paint used interesting. Dupli color. So is that a primer or not? I don't understand painting. Can I not? Oh, it's adding the second code. Sorry for pausing there. I'm trying to see if I can add one of those. You gotta head out. See you later, Frisk. Double punch. Hopefully you're still with me. Not at Frisk. At I don't think that actually worked. Okay. I do like the way that he's painting it, yes. Very intriguing too. I probably wouldn't have the patience to do this. So there's the main paint color. Now he's gonna add, so he's adding the sponge color with brush paint. Awesome. Oh. Cool. I actually never knew that's how it was done. I thought sponge paint referred to like what it turned out to be, not what you actually used to do it. So awesome. Awesome. Looks sick. And yeah, by the way, I do see the differences now in coops and phases in there. There's some subtle differences. Writing it in on, oh, it's doing the same thing on the other side. Okay. Now you put it back together.
Now just a spoken overview of the blaster and what I've done to it.
Hey man.
Starting off
Okay,
with
you're
paint,
still
I did
here.
a
Cool.
black vinyl dye primer, a Bahama blue base coat.
I knew it was primer. There we go. I've been corrected. Yeah, I got that right. And then there was a blue base coat. Okay.
And then I did green sponge camoing throughout the build, on the stock, on the barrel, on the scope, on both sides. So
Let's just say, first off, the paint job turned out absolutely sick. But also, I wanted to talk about these attachments too. That looks sick, too. I don't know what stock that is. My brain's confuzzling me on this one. This one is a modulus barrel extension thingy. It looks like he did the zip tie flashlight thing up here, which is pretty darn cool. And then just like a fake red dot attachment on there. Very, very sick build with that one. Looking like a proper rifle there. I get that you like the clear mag. In my opinion, what if you threw in either a different color mag or you even painted the mag with it? I know that sounds cringe, but like, I mean, nothing wrong with the clear by any point, but I just think that would also look really, really sick. Either contrasting color or picking either the green or the blue to go in with it. Just make it that extra bit of pop and blend with it. I like it. I like it from the attachments to the paint job.
So it looks very, very messy, and that's all intentional. And then I topped it off with a 1K clear coat. Externally, the paint is very well done. It's going to last a long time. And if I do end up scraping it up, I really don't care. I personally made sure that this looked sloppy on purpose with the sponge camo. And
Hence the sponge, yeah.
Look like crap. I purposely made it look like crap, guys.
From a guy that didn't know what sponge paint really entailed, like not even 20 minutes ago, I'm now saying that, yeah, that was an obvious statement, the way that they did it. Yeah, it's supposed to look all messed like that, but it turns out well.
So you guys are being like, well, it looks so messy. It's like, yeah, it's kind of a point. The sponge camos, if I the sling points I left unpainted, and then as you see the gray on these 2 points right here, the way that this breaks down, you can actually take this part off and this part off and just paint this base part if you wanted to, and that's what I did. When it came to the strife internals, I gutted everything. Everything
We
was
saw.
pretty much gutted. The wiring, the switch, the motors, the flywheels, and the flywheel cage. This is now running off of a Worker 43.5mm crush cage, Containment Crew cyclone wheels, and the thing.
I honestly don't know anything that he just said, but it sounds impressive. Looks like I got get knowledgeable on electrical engineering.
Revamp motors, 16 gauge wiring going to an XT60 in the battery tray, and a 21 amp Omron micro switch. This gets me about 119 feet per second average, which is really
Nice.
good performance, and that is exactly where I want it to be sitting right now. I don't want to exceed 130. I definitely don't want to exceed 140. God forbid I do that. And I put over The first day when I finally got this thing fully assembled, I put about 5,000 rounds through it. I shot it for about 5 hours straight.
Alright, my god, that, in my opinion, that's a bit excessive shooting. I know you got onto me for only shooting like maybe a mag or so as a firing test. I get the why you want to shoot lots of like hundreds rounds, maybe a few thousand, but I would think that well before then you would actually get a good idea as to what the blaster, how the blaster performs. If you 5 hours straight, one, props on you for the dedication. Two, I'm assuming that you were just having fun at that point. But if we think about it in a practical stance, like if you can't tell how your blaster performs in a few minutes with that one, then I mean, what are you really looking for, right? In my opinion, probably maybe 100 round. I would say you could probably do a couple hundred rounds from like Springer, maybe 1,000 rounds. But for a flywheel blaster, probably all you need is probably like maybe 3 magazines, assuming that you use the same ammo type. All of that. Maybe you could test with other ammo as well. Maybe, okay, that could probably add maybe another 5 mags onto that, and a bunch more ammo, maybe a couple hundred more ammo on that. But after that you really should be able to tell how your blaster is performing. So I totally get in this case they were probably just having fun, but I've never totally understand why people shoot for an exorbitant amount. I really think that 1,000 rounds for even a testing procedure is too much. Granted, that's coming from me who literally puts like fires like the blaster once as a testing procedure before doing the review, but take it as it may be. I get that. I'm probably going to do a lot more ammo before doing it as a testing procedure, but certainly probably I would get exhausted probably after about 150 rounds out of shooting out of anything, really. I really think if a product is constructed well, built well, engineered well, it shouldn't take a whole lot of time to really be able to tell how it performs outright. Now, if you want to know long term, I would just say just use it long term, right? We could debate that a little bit, but that caught my double punch. Is still double punch. Is still here, my guy.
And I just shot the crap out of this thing. And the performance, the groupings, I'm very happy with it. It's performing exactly how I need it to perform. And it is now my new personal HVZ Strife because of how nice it runs.
Well, wait, you said you fire blaster for 3 days before you review it? Now, is that like staggered days or is that like straight through? Because if it's staggered days, yes, maybe you can come back on a fresh day with something and fire it, but you do want to, for a testing procedure, like fire like continuous to really get those results with it, because maybe your ammo might swell, maybe your ammo might freeze between those days. So if you're not doing all firing everything that you can through it at once as a testing procedure, like if you're saying, hey, I'm going to fire like 500 rounds through this thing, do it all at once. Just do it straight through. Don't break it up in that one, because there's too many factors that would lie in the performance for the next day, right?
The triggers
Landon's
nice and
Landon Switzer, hello. Hello. What's up?
And it's nice and nice, crisp, wet trigger pull.
I feel like I missed a joke there.
Talk
I'm
about
not
Switch.
I'm not gonna go back. Sorry for me pausing each time, but like on my end, the video's really loud, so for me to talk, I have to pause.
Because rev trigger, sorry, because I actually like the stretch rev trigger. It doesn't bother me like a lot of people think it would. Extended floppy mag paddle.
Wait, did I not pay attention? Did you literally like? Is that what you meant by like electronic locks or something? Because oh, you probably also didn't put in the batteries. I was like, how did it like not rev up when you press the rev trigger? Or, I'm sure you made that intentional. I'm just not knowledgeable about that. I'm curious because I need that for me. I know I shouldn't store my blasters with batteries, but sometimes when I accidentally do, I need that.
I like it. It makes reloads just a little bit easier to get.
Do I watch Welcome 7? I do. I do.
Okay, everyone knows this. I constantly run this on any stripe I use. Stock, modded, whatever.
Yeah, what is that?
It's always on that stripe. Now, the way that this barrel lug is designed is there's an actual spring in this one. I'm not flipping you off. But the spring on like the modulus one isn't there. So it actually will lock in, it will stay in there, and you don't have a risk of it falling off. So the barrel's on here to actually prevent it from doing that.
Huh. I never knew that. Okay. Awesome.
Now it can't go anywhere. And then on top of that, I run my flashlight attachment here for night games if I need it. And then...
Bro, you also don't store batteries in your flashlight though. Like, you never know when you're gonna need a flashlight, even if it's attached to your Nerf blaster. At least put batteries in your flashlight, bro.
The barrel, I just like having it on. It does drop performance a little bit, actually, but I don't care. It's a nice blaster, so... that's my modified stripe. This is Phantom, guys. This is a project I've been working on for about 2 months.
So I'm gonna officially end it there, because I don't want to sit there the next 20 seconds of it. Not saying that it's bad, because it's actually pretty good, entertaining content. But I've been through this before, so I know how like intros and stuff can feel like. My main question to you, Faith, is why did you call it Phantom? Does that have some special meaning to you with that? Maybe I'll ask him that in a comment. But yeah, that's phase 1 foam. Somebody just left me a comment. Okay. Double pun. Double punch, pro nerf. Save you. There you are. You wanted your what video? Moto Strike? It's Moto Strike. Landon, you still with us, bro? Participants. Landon, you're still here. Awesome. Yeah, let me react to this content. I see where I can find it. Elite 2.0 Moto Strike. Oh, it shows that I've already been watching it, although it counts previewers. So, we'll start this from the beginning. I don't know if I should critique or not, or just try to enjoy the video. I'll try to do both. I know my own flaws, but, you know.
Hello, welcome back to Double Punch Nerfer. So today I'll be reviewing the Nerf Elite 2.0.
Alright, we're 6 seconds in, and I already have a comment. Again, double punch. Oh yeah, multiple hits, my bad. No hate to you at all on this one. A lot of the things I'm gonna say are jokes. That I'll definitely let you know if I'm serious about this one. But the first comment that I had 6 seconds in is there's already a ton of camera shaking. I don't know if you're doing like an over top like camera angle, or if you're what you're doing, or if you have on a freaking GoPro, which if you have on a GoPro, bro, while doing a review, probably gonna make fun of you for that one, but usually what I do, even for something like this, where you're wanting to show off the blaster with it, just have it in your hand and try to get it in frame if you can. Like, just prop up, even if it's your phone, I just prop it up somewhere, and record from there, right? I'd rather have this in your hand than you trying to do one of these over top shots and it shaking everywhere.
Moto Blitz, which looks amazing, by the way. So, let's get into what it comes with. Alright, so what does the Nerf Elite 2.0 Moto Blitz come with? Well, it comes with 22 Elite darts, some orange and blue.
Imagine actually counting darts, though. I'm glad that you mentioned that, but if you counted that, at that point, if it's like above like 10 or that, I'm just saying it comes with some Elite darts. I'm not counting that, unless if I want to correct them on their advertising, like, oh, it comes with 30 darts, so it comes with 8 less, but minuscule point, but what is.
And some blue and orange, and then it comes with the blaster itself, the instructions, and the mag that's already in it, that comes in it when you get the box too. But
here's also another critique for you, sir. You said what it came with, which was also instructions in this. If you're gonna do especially content thing, show everything that it has with. I don't see any instructions in here. You said that it came with instructions. Where are the instructions? Just not in sight. A bit of a nitpick. Plus, it also said mag was inserted. If it came with that, okay, I get that. But at that point, you probably should have at least shown an unboxing. So because, unless if there was like attachments or something that it came with, because I could have just assumed you just put in the mag, not that it came with.
Yeah, this definitely looks good. So let's get into the
Okay,
overview.
I'd look to see it in
Alright,
your
so
new
starting
video.
off at the front, we have no inside rear lug. It's got a muzzle and the 6.
I don't know why that irked me a bit. I know there's no end strike barrel lug, but it has a muzzle. Unless if I'm familiar with the actual definition of a muzzle. Every blaster either has a barrel or a muzzle, so just a small nitpick.
Shotgun thing. Now let's move to right here. We got the air tank with the trigger and the pump grip, which is a very critical pump grip. You got to pump it 8 times to get enough air into the tank to launch the darts all at once. And then up here we got a.
Here's also a nitpick if that you're gonna do. If it's 8, is it 8 pumps and then the overpressure valve kicks in? Like, should it do any more, or is it 8 just to be like, okay, this 8 pumps and then okay, it can fire at a reasonable velocity? Like, should I vary the amount of pumps that are done? That was not explained really in there. If you put on a limit to how much you can actually pump it, and you say that in the review, then people would know that. Otherwise they'll have that question. They're like, oh, what if I go above 8, right? People aren't going to know, oh, there's a system in place that won't really allow you to pump more than that. That's called an overpressure valve. So is it 8 then the overpressure valve kicks in? I always throw my instructions away, so do I, but yeah, I've been roasted about that one.
A iron sight, which actually.
Also, it's I hate to be the police of English here, but it's an iron sight. I made that in a joking way, but I'm also a little bit bothered by improper English a little bit. And if the next word after a or an is a vowel, like in this case, iron sight starts with I, it would be an that comes before it, not a. So it's an iron sight. Just wanted to let you know. Very small nitpick that I probably didn't even need to bring up, but I did because just with me, I've always been taught to try to watch my vernacular.
Very useful. Well, not
Supposed to do only 8.
8,
Okay.
the scope.
Supposed to do only 8. Okay. Make sure that you clarify that in the review. Like it said, not a deal breaker, but definitely definitely doing that. I didn't realize. Hello, I'm there from the live. Hang on one second, since I'm also paused here. I'm from the live. I still might bite. Are these? Oh, those are your comments. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
Lines up with it, but you gotta have the blaster farther in front of you to be able to look under the scope because it's too low. And then
It's not gonna help you anyway, but yeah, it's pretty smashed down. If they're gonna smash it down on that one, they might as well give you a cheek riser. But that's like sniper rifle type of stuff. I don't know why they would put that on the rifle.
Scope, we got the scope right here for the N-Strike tactical rail on top. So you can put your own scope.
Tactics.
And then we got a N-Strike rail here.
Yeah, you know what? I forgot about that on the Moto Blitz. There's just a N-Strike tactical rail just in the middle of the blaster. Not even on the side, just not only on the side, just in the middle of the freaking blaster. Like, what are you gonna put on there? If I want a flashlight, I'm gonna have it further up here. Like, what are you gonna put on here? Hasbro, what are you doing, bro? Cool that they have it. I mean, tactical points.
And N-Strike rail here on both sides. And then we got the grip.
Landon, are you still with us, sir? He is not. He jumped ship. He jumped ship. Okay. R.I.P. Landon.
Which is a very comfortable grip. Then we got the rev trigger.
Alright, 2 things already. The second thing came right as I was pausing. The way that you said it's a very comfortable grip, that's a little sus, bro. Also, what I noticed right as I was pointed, since this is the reg trigger just pointed out, I really do not want to hear that sound on there. I hate that sound of flywheels regardless, but especially on that. But I want to hear that sound as little as possible, so leave it for the firing demo. Just note that that's a rev trigger with that, unless you're explaining what the red trigger does and stuff, right? Trust me, no one wants to hear that sound every time that you press that.
Revs up pretty quick, and we got the main trigger, which is actually very smooth and snappy. And down here we got a sling mount. Back here,
you know what I always noticed? Why is this sling mount so close to the magazine? Like, I know that the sling would go like down a bit here, but to me that's a little too close to the magazine though too. I don't want, if I'm putting that over my shoulder, I don't want my head to like bang, or any part of my body to just bang right into the magazine before it's slung over my back. I question that placement of the
here we got the mag,
sling
the
mag.
pattern mag releases. Love pattern mag releases, by the way.
Most of them
we
are
got the stock, which is actually a very comfortable stock. It's not too short, it's not too long.
It's a built-in stock, my guy. It's gonna go based off of what the amount of plastic is, but you do have a bite where it could be too small, too short. That's just called proportional. Is the stock proportional to the rest of the blaster? Might be, but technically from like this N-Strike tactical rail back is this technically all of the stock, basically all behind the grip.
Long enough for my shoulder, but still comfortable to shoulder either way. But yeah, this whole thing is awesome. This might be the best Elite 2.0 out there, besides the Dull Punch and the Storm Charge. The Storm Charge is okay, but
Storm Charge, that's that like flywheel blast. I do agree. Moto Blitz, so far from what I've been seeing from the reviews, looks sick. Performs well, as far that I know. Yeah, I definitely want to try this out myself with it. But Storm Charge, I'm gonna probably try that out myself. I've heard mixed reviews about it. I think that personally, from the reviews, I think that it's okay. I think it's a little bit better than okay. It's fairly good, but yeah, probably not as good as Moto Blitz. Double Punch, I'd have to see what that one is. But I I I doubt that Double Punch is any better than really anything Elite 2.0.
But yeah, let's get into the firing demo with the Elite Darts first. Alright.
Oh my god, the guy actually touches grass. What? Okay. Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. One, this looks like a vintage movie set on here. There's and I don't know if going outside what it was. I mean, the video was already in lower quality, but this doesn't look that great. Two, you're showing the blaster firing, but you don't have the blaster in hand. Unless if you're explaining something or like going over information, you should always have the product in hand, right? Right? Company, especially if you get like grants for that, any company's always going to want you to use their product as much as you can, whether you're doing a review or using the product. So especially when you're reviewing this, people are going to be like, okay, here's the product and this is what it can do. Always have the product in hand, right, to show, right? Because that's what people are going to be looking at. Nobody wants to see darts that you could barely see, which I'll get to that in a second, but nobody wants to see just this background and what they're like, where's the blaster? You could have a totally different, from all I know, you could have a totally different blaster firing. This could be a freaking Rapid Strike that's firing right now, right? But I actually turned on my brain and watched 2 minutes 26 seconds of the video and know that it's the Moto Blitz that's firing. So a little bit of a nitpick, but I think it's an important one. Always try to have the, now for my firing demo, if you can't have the blaster in hand, or at least be able to tell that you're firing, at least have yourself in the firing demo, right? Because also, again, people could just be like, this, you just took footage and used it as well. That could also be the second thing. I know a lot of my firing demos, and sometimes you can't fully see the blaster sometimes, and that's probably due to camera angle. I have to work on that, but I try to keep the blaster at least in there. You'll see the blaster at least somewhat. This part you see none. Also, thirdly, the last thing, bro, I can barely see the darts in here. That's also due to the background and stuff in there and the camera angle. Like, I was lucky that I was actually looking in this direction where the darts were going. I couldn't see the darts. If I can't see the darts, I'd be like, did the blaster fire well or what, right? You want to try to clearly see a projectile out of the blaster, or projectile really at all. You want to see the darts, basically, right? So keep those things in mind. Should I get in front of the camera? Maybe not directly in front, but maybe if you like propped it, if you could see my cursor here, if this was even in an enclosed space, if you stood maybe about right here on the edge of where this road was, and if you had the camera at this angle, that would be okay. You could even get a little bit closer and then shoot that. It depends on what shots do you want. Do you want to really focus on the darts coming out of the barrel? On that, you could do an up top shot of this. Well, you would have to bring the camera up like right beside you. You wouldn't put it all the way in front of you. You put it like beside you, and then shoot as close to the camera as you can to see that. But in general, like, that's what I do. I do mostly of an angle to where you can see me and the blaster it firing. Because if you just put the camera, because the camera looks like that it's in front of you, front of you, or you're just holding a phone camera or something, we can't tell anything's going on. And definitely don't stand right in front of it. Then they'll see your legs and your backside. Yeah, nobody wants to see that. We want to see the blaster firing. So it's all just camera angle. I have to work on it too, but just work on that. This town is vintage. You said this town is vintage. Looks like it, my guy.
Alright. Wow, that was pretty fun.
Alright. Here's what I have about that one segment. One, you just said alright that you finished firing. I thought that you were done there, and by then there should have been like a cut in the video to the next segment. Or if you were switching to the pump shotgun thing in the front, state so, because that just took me completely by surprise. I thought that the video ended, and when it was still going, I thought you were reloading, which maybe you should also make another segment of that, or mention that since you're obviously not in frame here. Do it. I would definitely mention that, so because that just took me completely by surprise. All I just saw was 6 darts flying in the screen. So yeah. And does also look like modulus darts. Did you switch darts too? Yeah, I would also mention if you switched darts. Maybe you didn't, but as far as I know, you said you started with elite darts. Maybe they were white colored. I don't know. But there's another nitpick with that. If you're reloading on that, show that you're reloading, edit it, time lapse it, and then reload the blaster. I'd say, well, with magazine ones, you really don't have to time lapse it, but definitely mention either visually show you reloading a magazine, if it's an actual blast, cylinder fed blaster, or non-magazine fed, time lapse it, or mention that if the camera's in front of you, mention that you're firing more.
Let's get into faster firing.
Bruh. What do you mean faster firing? See, this is also what you also must have each part of your video, and each part of that defined what you're doing, right? If at the beginning, if you weren't firing at full force, because I thought you were firing at full velocity, if you were holding back a little bit, I needed to know maybe you were doing some control fire, or intentionally trying to lower the FPS, something like that, right? But now you said faster firing. As far as I know, you fired as fast as you could. You're doing faster firing. Okay, right? Which I've seen some transition from that where they just said maybe a little bit faster, but I still didn't know that. That's also a reason why you should have yourself and the blaster in frame, so I could probably visually see how fast you're actually shooting with it. A little bit of a nitpick, but
Alright, well, fast firing, and time for one shotgun blast. Oh yeah.
also especially with magazine fed things, don't do what I did. Don't shoot just one magazine. Do always at least 2, or one magazine of one type and another magazine of a different type of ammo, if you're going to do that. If you only have one type of ammo, I would probably do at the minimum 2 to 3 mags of the same, if you're having just the same ammo, right? Unless if you just don't plan to shoot it that much for some reasons, like some springers, I probably would only fire 1 mag out. But especially when you're doing that, right? And then you don't have to say, and for shotgun blast, all you can just say is now for the shotgun blast, and then boom, it should be immediate transition to that, right? There's a whole 5 seconds between when you said, hey, I'm going to do the shotgun blast, and then the actual blast coming out. Also why we need to stand in front, or at least off to the side of the camera.
Let's get into the waffle tips.
Oh, so you blasted it, so you did have the same ammo in there. I didn't even realize. You said faster firing. I didn't even know that you reloaded a blaster. And now you said that you're changing waffle to waffle head style. Good that you said that you changed that, but I didn't even know that you reloaded from the first time. So, yep. Just be aware of those things and define, if you have to, define each action.
All right, with waffle tips. All right, that's with waffle tips. Now the shotgun blast. Oh yeah. Let's go with
Significant.
fast firing now. All right, now fast firing time.
Was that the cut in there? Was that what you cut before you reloaded? I get not showing all of it, but especially when you're behind the camera, I would dramatically make sure that you're actually reloading. That's why you either say that you're reloading, or when you're not in the frame in there, I would make it well obvious that you're reloading. Again, because now that you said fast firing, okay, you probably reloaded a mag, and there was probably a small cut in the video, but it still took me by surprise, right? I mean, I would only excuse this for like magazine blasters. You could take the time to physically load the magazine into the blaster, do that, but I'd make it obvious. Like, I want to hear the sound of the magazine like dropping out and stuff, going back in.
Oh yeah. Onto the shotgun blast one last time. Oh yeah. This is so accurate with waffle tips. Definitely use waffle tips. And let's get into the final thoughts.
You know, I mean, I'm also going off of an assumption there. When you said to 75 feet average, I would just save that for after the firing demo and just mention it there. Unless if you're having up on the screen the velocity of each dart that you're doing, and then the average was on that, because there's just no reason to do that, and that was just time that you had to edit with that one. Just like mention it like in your analysis, firing analysis and conclusion. Just mention, hey, I got a chrono average of 75 feet per second with this type of ammo. Right, there's no need for that really to be on the screen.
Well, what are my final thoughts on the Nerf Elite 2.0 Moto Blitz? Well, it's actually very fun with waffle tips with Elite Darts. No, it won't have that bob down that it did with the Elite Darts when you use waffle tips. It's more accurate,
camera shaking,
and it's fun. Even the shotgun blast is more accurate. So yeah, definitely a great pickup. If you want to get one, I will drop the link in the description. And yeah, I recommend this blaster for anyone who's looking for a really good Elite 2.0 blaster. And to use it with waffle tips. I'll even drop the link for waffle tips in the description. So yeah, thank you for watching. Over to smash the like button, comment, subscribe, and double punch out.
Alright, here's I can excuse a lot of things before the firing demo and even the firing demo itself. This part after the firing demo is one of the most important parts as well. And this one is where I'm getting a little bit serious onto that one. You gotta recap either the firing or the information that you said. Why is it a good blaster? Why do you recommend it, right? Put in the objective information, like all the facts, and put in your opinion on there. Why did you like it? Why didn't you like it, right? Because both from the overview and the conclusion, right, the firing demo in there is just testing the product, right? That's a visual representation of both the pros and the cons of the blaster. where the overview and also the conclusion, mainly the conclusion, that's where you'll recap the information and really hook the customer on. That's really where they're going to decide, okay, this person said this, do I want to get it or do I not want to? Oh, okay, he said that, maybe I should or shouldn't get it, right? You'd said literally nothing after that. And all we got was just that 1 second on the screen that if you blink you missed it, that, hey, what was even the performance? Was the performance any good? Because cameras can manipulate things too. I probably may not have even known. Oh, it's 75 FPS good. Yes, mentioned that. It's above the FPS or the 70 FPS bar we can expect from most Nerf blasters on the market. Say that. Yes. People are going to look at that video and now they just have to assume things or already know. Yes, you have to provide that information for them, right? In as detailed of a way that you can. I mean, no disrespect, Double Punch. I know you tried your best with this one, but this is the stuff that you do have to figure out if you're wanting to really improve on this. It's stuff like these that's going. If I see a segment like that on a video, that's going to turn me off and make me seek out a new content creator that can give me the information that I need, right? You did a brief overview. I can kind of excuse part of it for now, like the overview. I'll talk about the overview again here a little bit, but this conclusion, right? You didn't even go over how the darts fired. You just did the firing demo. We had to infer from there, and you did the 1 second, like say 5 FPS. And second of all, you said, okay, I would recommend a blaster. Why, right? We didn't get any information as to why. You went over some of the stuff, and you said that you really liked it. It was one of your favorites, but why? Why is it one of the favorites? Is it because you like the idea of having a flywheel blaster with a 6-shot, really good 6-shot shotgun up front, like a master key? Do you like the feel of a bullpup? Does that even matter to you? The fact that they had tactical rails on here, does that appeal to you, right? Why do you like it, and why should consumers have it? Also recap the information that you have it, right? Because even though you could also point out that even though that it's a bullpup, maybe bullpups aren't for everyone. Somebody might be just looking for a cosmetic looking blaster and they're not into bullpups, so they'll do it, right? You have to keep all audiences in mind whenever you're doing that, whenever you're reviewing information, right? Because there'll be modders that look and see, okay, how good is the Moto Blitz, and they watch your review, which also maybe you bring up mod potential. With some of that's one of the things I learned. How good is it in stock form too? So you'll have people that want to buy it because they want performance or they just want a really good blaster. You have to give those reasons to them. And then you'll have the plinkers or people just looking for cosmetic things. You still have to also give the reasons for that. So, and have something after the firing demo, please. Yes, please have something after the firing demo, right? That is one of the more important parts, because that, quite honestly, some people could they probably shouldn't. They might skip the overview with that, be like, okay, I can obviously see some of the features, but I really want to know why you recommend this blaster. Even in a recap sometimes, without even going over like feature by feature, you could probably gauge whether it's something good, or at least a person would want to buy it from just the recap, right? Because some people aren't going to care if it has an end strike barrel lug, or if this is that. You probably would want them to know that it's flywheel powered, but they might be able to inference that. But I'll just say why also this recap is important too, right? Because there's a lot of people that just skip through videos so they can hear what they want to hear and then click off. But if you don't give them what they want to hear, which is the objective reason as well as what you thought of it, then right. So basically, watching this review, I see that you liked the blaster, but I never got to understand why you liked it, right? And again, from just the overview and the firing demo alone, I didn't really feel like I got an accurate representation as to what the blaster could do, right? Or what you really think of it. So keep those things in mind. Not horrible review, but needs a crap ton of work. Yes, Double Punch, great effort. It was one that was effort, but unfortunately the execution was kind of poor, I'll be honest, right? But yeah, but off of this, I do want to try to review the Moto Blitz myself. That's probably gonna happen way down the go away ads, way down the road, but yeah. And man is gone. Man is literally gone from the live stream. I'm not surprised it's 10:50 from where I'm recording now, so live chat. Yeah, I don't want top chat, I want live chat. See, I thought I was talking to that. Well, I guess I will alright, I guess I'll show him this one at the end on that one. I don't know why he left, but I'm literally talking to no one now. Okay. That's fine. But it's still criticism, still stay put with that one. So that's all I got to say for that. Okay. And
bypassing electronic lock. What I mean by that is if you push the rev trigger in hard enough, you're actually going to be able to rev up the blast without magazine it. And the benefit to that is free revving, so that way if you're like training magazines, you can rev your blaster up to max RPMs and then you're ready to shoot right away once you get the magazine in. So that's the idea behind it. That's kind of why we made those logs in the first place. At least from my perspective. So.
they left. I'd see if I can get phase 1 foam in here. What did he do? 9:52. Damn, that was a while. Damn, that was a while back. But yeah, so double punch work on some of those things for the love. Oh, this is the ad for. Oh, this is a War Thunder ad, but whatevs. Okay. It's when you're streaming to nobody that is quite the big. So I'm gonna see if I can get some people in here. And yeah, we'll go from there. What is this? 5 replies. Because I do a lot of Nerf vids with my friends and they don't get any views. Thanks for the cool tactical tip. Okay. I might have to see what that guy is. Let's see. The real Frisk 2000. I guess we'll view your content too. Out of Pocket Nerfers episode 1. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll do some reacting to some content. Do so before then. Alright. Looks like we'll react to this one. Is this Nerf Storm Charge review Out of Pocket Nerfers episode 1. Alright, Frisk, we're gonna see if we can see where I can give some tips.
Hello everybody, I am Frisk 2000 and I am introducing my friend Fruit Snack onto the channel.
Fruit Snack looks like he just ate like a freaking fruit roll up with this thing. I almost said a fruit snack, but Fruit Snack looks like a fruit snack and looks like he ate a fruit snack, but his tongue looks like he ate a fruit roll up. That didn't make sense, but
So
funny in my head.
today we're doing something extraordinary. I've only done it one or two times, but today we are taking a look at the Nerf Storm Charge. This is one of my favorite semi-automatic black.
Just because I got yelled at for doing this, and I'd see why. Bro literally is just squeezing the trigger on there, too. I know it's joking, man, but I'm also gonna plot back the joke there too. Yeah, firearm safety not passed.
Knife and blasters. So what do you have to say about this?
Well, it's a great blaster. I don't know. There's something about it that's just cool.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the successor to the Strife, but everyone knows the Strife is much better.
But like, why though? Because right now this feels like just a podcast episode, not like a review. This sounds like a podcast with that one. You didn't even overview the product right now. You just asked your friend here for an opinion. Like, and also successor to the Strife. I think there was one. What was I think it was like Dart Zone. did it or something, but yeah. What was the name of that one? I believe Dart Zone did it, but like no actual Nerf brand actual Nerf brand blaster succeeded to Stripe, I don't think. But I believe third party people did. Like I know Dart Zone probably made one. It's not the Aeon Pro. I don't think it was the Nexus Pro. I can't remember.
Barely.
I'll just drop it.
Good too. I mean, not barely.
So
Your
it's
price is crazy.
it's a mag fed thing, you know.
Please don't call it clip. Please don't. I know you're joking with that, but I'm warning you. Don't call it a clip. I'm also joking to you too. It's,
Yeah, it's called a clip. Hasbro.
bruh.
Oh, if you'll see this, it's called a mag. Stop being a baby.
That was definitely a sequence of events right there.
Anyway, starting from the back, you have a stock here.
Why are you starting from the back? Always start up at the front. Why are you starting from the back? Just be different. You're already different, kid. I mean that in a good way.
really like the stock. It's like perfect. And like it's really comfortable to like do that.
Bro. One, I haven't seen the front of Blaster, but I'm pretty sure there's not a sight line down there. I think that's just a carry handle, so it's not like one of those like the Stampede had, where it had sights in the handle and one up here. I don't think so, but this is also not a sniper rifle. You don't have a cheek rest. You don't need to mash it against there. This is like a rifle and that stuff. Get your head up, bro. Just brace this against your shoulder and fire it properly, please.
It's kind of hard to see like the little sight right there whenever you do this, but it's really comfortable. And you take it off by pressing these orange buttons on two sides, pulling them down, and sliding it off. This one, so it has it's semi-automatic, flywheel powered, so it takes batteries. Right here. So you just unscrew.
Sorry, I'm also messaging my friend here.
Through the screw, you open the slot, put in four AA batteries, close the slot. You're good.
Pretty normal battery installation.
Yeah. So this
Did it just say pretty gnarly battery installation? That's typical battery installation. You need a screwdriver. Just get in there. I'll show you some gnarly battery installation. It's called the Elite 2.0 Volt. That little pin thing that you have to press to like with a pen or something to get in there. I never could open it.
full grip right here. It could be like
Bro, who's shaking the camera? What do you have the camera propped on, dude? Why all I just saw was like a 2.0 magnitude earthquake just happened right there, dude. All I know is that he's reviewing something about up here, and then boom, I just see the camera shake. Holy cow. Like, just prop up your camera somewhere stable and just leave it there.
a little bit less slanted, but I still really love it.
Yeah, I like it too. Yeah.
Like, so there is like this little like barrel extension.
Why did we not start with that?
But this also is pretty cool too because it can kind of be like a thing, but you can also
Bro, take takes it from it, proceeds to point it at audience, bro. Bro. I'm gonna rant about this a little bit. I know it's no big deal. I'm looking past it, but my brain just activated there. There's I know most people won't take it that way, but even with Nerf Blaster, I try not to directly point it at the camera, like with the barrel like facing the camera. Technically, that has bad connotation to it. Basically, somebody's gonna think that you're going after the. Even if it's not, it's all innocent with that one. Just be careful of that, because especially when you're young with that, that's gonna become a bad habit. And I don't know if you will, you probably won't, but if you ever review live firearms and you do that, somebody's going to let you know, and somebody's also going to take offense to that. So, and it's not going to be good if somebody takes offense to that type of stuff. With I know this isn't real firearms, but just I think that out of everything should be the one thing that part of firearm safety that you should always practice with. That don't point at anything you're not willing to shoot, right? One of those things, and that includes the camera. I know it's a toy, just try to do it with that one. Somebody will take it the wrong way, and I mean not just by like with words. Somebody will probably come to your house and there's with that. I'm not threatening you with that. I'm just telling you because I've heard way too many stories of where that was true. So be careful with that.
And also, off the both of these, it does look pretty cool this way too.
Yeah, it's like going
It's-
straight up SMG.
Yeah,
SMG, that's actually like a Draco pistol. Have you ever seen that? Just chop off the handle up here, and it's like a Draco pistol. A pistol ever seen one of those? Yeah, or like mini Uzi type of thing.
Yeah, so there are many different customizations on it. 3 to be exact. That's a lot of customization.
oh, there's also, yeah, you can even do even more. Yeah, there's another,
Yeah.
You mean 3 customization points, right? There's so many customizations that you can actually do to the blaster. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 5 times however many attachments that you have, in besides the barrel and stock. But you have infinite combos pretty much. I'm not gonna do the math for that, but yeah, you don't have just 3 customization options. You have tech rail. I think there's one on the other side, barrel, stock. You have so many. You have so many different attachment points that you can do for that. So nitpicking, but that's technically not correct.
So you could put your eagle point scope up here or whatever.
Bro, imagine putting the eagle. Dude, imagine buying the eagle point though. And imagine using the scope. I know some people think that it's a cool scope. There's better things that you could use if you wanted to look like a sick optic.
And then, of course, these attachments are also compatible with other blasters, so you can go and put this on your Retaliator.
I think not.
But
I think not. I like my recon stock. That's such a joke. I don't want any hate on that one. I know lots of people dislike the recon stock. I love it, and its proportions as well with that. But I'll stick with my recon stock for now.
the mag release is right here. So there are 2 ways to do this. My personal least favorite way is when you extend your middle finger and then you do that.
To be honest, that is my least favorite as well. I hate bumping my finger with that. I'd rather it be like a thumb thing, or whenever I'm holding it, I also would like it on the side. One, because I also like flicking out the magazine, but also just on the side just feels better. Little inconspicuous as well with it. I don't really like yeah, I don't like extending middle finger for the mag release.
It's just kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I would rather go like this. Switch
Me
out
too.
mags.
Just like that.
This thing comes with a 10 round mag that is red. I just prefer the banana mags. They're my favorite.
Where's the red mag? Please show us the red mag. Especially if you're telling what it comes with, at least show it.
It also has though. Well, there's two things. Actually, if there's not a mag in there, it tries to mechanically stop you, and like it doesn't want you to push it. And the other thing is that because it has these, you probably can't really see it.
I believe that's what some of the locks are for. So that way, technically, because you're not running on like lipos and that stuff, because you have the battery that's designed so that way when you don't have anything firing in there, you're not draining battery life with that by holding down a red trigger. I know technically the mechanics are disabled for that, but technically that can happen, or your red trigger get weakened. That's why it doesn't do that, and the trigger lock does that. I believe there are, don't quote me on this, somebody please do correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe there are mods that you can bypass those things though too, to make it basically both the trigger and the rev trigger work whenever you want it to.
But right here, there's these three little lines. I feel like it's because my middle finger when it hits the red trigger, it kind of hurts.
Yeah, like I.
That's why we don't like to do that. You just brought up that point.
If that
Yeah.
didn't have that grip, it actually hurts. Because the back of your finger isn't made for doing stuff with.
Hang on. What is this thing? The back. For things like that. What was your channel name? Frisk 2000. Literally, your friend has just been memed on. I put that down, and Frisk 2000's ran 2024. That's the quote of the year. The back of your finger isn't made for doing things like that. Well said, sir. Well said.
Yeah, like that. I can totally agree with that.
Honestly, it's the same. I don't
Do
know.
not modify darts or blasters.
Do not modify darts or blaster. I'll do whatever I want. Participants, I'm still streaming to myself. Poor thing.
Sorry.
It's the most cringe way of doing that, but good joke. Good joke. Look, proceeds to not put in time lapse. I know a thing or two about that.
Yeah, magazine has, bro.
I think by now they've already corrected that, haven't they? I think they corrected themselves. I think that was like early Elite Series and Strike Series where they called it a clip. I think they corrected it by now. I could be wrong.
I love how in the old Battle Scout they called, which actually is a clip-fed blaster, they call
What fed is it?
like So
Yeah, they called the. I'll I'll prevent you guys from listening to this explanation from Mr. Cringeworthy here, but yeah, basically what is referencing the old Battle Scout, they called the clip, they called it a mag, and there was other blasters that they called magazines clips. So yeah, the irony of that, but I think since now they've fixed that, especially when they have the little suffix with it, they really don't do S anymore. Or they'd have S. I don't know what SD stands for, but I don't think I'd seen a lot of things that said like ECS anymore.
magazine is when, but a clip is where there's like an
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this part.
pass me a clip. I need a bullet.
Yeah. Pass me a clip. I'm out of bullets.
Dude, there's like 45 seconds
so
of that.
Anyway, yeah, I really do not like.
Half of this is out of frame. There's literally two of you. You could hold it like right here and not smack your friend in the face. Please keep it in the frame, or don't keep it in the frame at all. You're either gonna keep it all the way in the frame or not in the frame.
Like how whenever there's a.
The only exception to that is some firing demos, but even with that, you should probably keep it in frame as much as you can.
Not a magazine in here. It just completely
Why do you have the gun up against your head? What?
locks up.
It's also kind of weird because it doesn't actually do anything. Like I can still get it down there. It doesn't actually run, but like I can still get it down there.
You can push it, but you can't press the trigger, I believe, with that. Because technically these two buttons, I'm gonna play the dumb way because I don't know the technical terms, but these two buttons are technically linked, right? You can't fire the blaster without pressing down the rev trigger, and even if you did that when press down the rev trigger when there's nothing inserted in there, the trigger's not gonna fire, so they just put in a lock for that not to happen. So screw you kids that are trying to do that with that. That's basically what Hasbro said. They said screw people trying to wear down the trigger and fire the trigger with nothing in there.
It's kind of pointless. It just makes it uncomfortable.
Alright, so here's how you reload it. You just when you're
What are you doing?
alright, now let's see that except like 3 times.
Yo, why? Hang on 1 second, Discord. Hang on, chat. Why? I'm trying to get somebody here on this on his stream through Discord, but where are you? Phase 1. Voice call.
Hey man,
Yo, what's up?
you hear me?
I can.
Awesome. How's it going?
Pretty good. I just do a live stream reacting to some cringe content, also known as some of my followers.
Can you share your screen?
Yeah, that for sure I can do.
Awesome.
Hang on, I have to remember how to share screen.
No,
Uh,
no, good.
Streaming channel. What do you mean streaming channel? No. I have to go live with this too. No, I set it for 780p. Whatevs.
It's like the same thing.
What?
They're like the same thing.
Okay.
Not really, but you know, all jokes aside.
Indeed.
Alright, what the frick is this?
This is Frix 2000 doing his attempt at a review on this one.
Oh boy, alright.
All right, continue. I'm like literally
It's
6
a
minutes in.
13-minute long video.
It's a 13-minute.
I don't know if it needs to be that long.
Indeed. All right.
Go for it.
I loved already. I'd said it like 3 times through, like out the stream, but like every now and then there's just like a 2.0 magnitude earthquake from the camera shaking here. I don't know what they have it propped up on.
I'm more concerned that the kid has his finger on the trigger and the blaster's loaded.
I took note of that too. There was
Oh my
also
God.
pointing to blaster like at the camera too. I'm like, dude. Trying to attack
Did he just point out a loaded magazine? Was that mag? He just inserted a loaded mag and then just immediately threw it.
Yee, what are you?
Wait, man.
I'm chicken.
What?
Oh my gosh. No. Just no.
Indeed. You're just like,
This is like double punch pro nerfer stuff, except the quality
dude.
was
I already reacted to his stuff. I'd had a lot to say about his.
I'm gonna have to watch the VOD.
Indeed. I did react to one of yours on that one, very positively actually.
Which one?
The Phantom.
Oh, that video.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. So let see if there's anything worth salvaging out of this.
Yep, no
So-
editing.
So
Quick
like
editing.
his friend here is named Fruit Snack on here. Like when he first introduced a friend, I literally said that Fruit Snack looks like a fruit snack. So
Wait.
yeah, man got roasted.
Oh dear God. Okay. All right.
Let's get to the fireman. See you in a
Oh my
minute.
God.
Just go already.
This is like my first video I've ever did.
They should
Oh, I
already.
don't like this angle. I don't like this angle.
They did. Also, they should technically already have the mag loaded or be in the process of loading it when that clip cuts.
It's fine if you like show the darts, because I do that personally. I'll show a
Oh,
dart
okay.
I'm shooting. So like if I do like a single shot blaster or a blaster that requires me to load one into like the chamber or whatever, like a hammer shot, I'll show a dart and then I'll just toss it off to the side because the blaster's already loaded. Or if it's like a strife, I'll show the darts in the mag, put the mag in, boom, ready to go.
Indeed,
I don't think it's entirely bad, but
it's not too bad, but yeah. What is this? You know,
I don't like this angle. It just makes me feel uncomfortable watching this.
I know.
video.
Dude, Double Punch also had like literally he was like behind the camera. I made so many comments about that too.
I don't know. It's weird.
I'll send you the VOD of this one. I'd suggest you watch the whole thing because there's a lot to say.
Oh, I totally have ripped apart Double Punch's videos before. I've totally
Damn.
ripped apart them. Are these just sweet darts? Oh yeah, we can't see the jam you're having. That's great. No,
But-
stop. Why you chose out of every angle you could have chosen? You could have had your friend hold the freaking phone, and it would have been fine. It's the most uncomfortable shot I think I've ever seen in my life.
No kidding. No kidding.
Get a sling.
No kidding. Also, what he decides to use like white darts with like whatever with this sky here. Like the camera angle's not helping it too.
No, if it was like level with his head, pointed at the fence, that would have been a great shot. I actually have no problem with that. I think
Right.
a plain background is one of the best things to shoot at, because then you don't have to worry about what else is going on in the background. I have
True.
that issue personally in my videos.
But I mean, you also have all this light coming in, and you're shooting light darts there too.
Maybe get like some, green darts, or as much as I hate saying it, like Adventure Force wall darts, or Dart Zone and Sandy darts are a great choice. But otherwise, yeah, just don't anything but this.
Yeah, anything but this. The problem with mine is just like I can't control the glare of my lights. Like I try to turn them down and they just glare. So I mean, I try, but what was that orange?
I think those are just Elite 2 or quotations around Elite 2.0 darts.
Oh, okay. Literally doesn't even tell us the dart type.
Kinda same. In the first couple
Bro, you don't have to say anything. We prefer you don't.
Just that pause there, bro.
Indeed.
they don't do so well, but then like when you get to like right in the middle of your mag,
Is he blaming the mag?
you
or-
I think so.
it's a lot better. And like
I-
this one is really, if you have all the attachments on,
What?
Don't say heavy.
it's really balanced, so you could be doing
Oh.
whatever you want with it.
Don't make that motion.
Am I? You know what's the most disturbing part about it is that the kid his age actually did that.
I don't think he understands what that means, and I'm not gonna explain it on stream.
No,
not-
I'm
no
not
comment.
either. Let's just say they probably
Other
watched.
comments.
He watched a Coop 772 video for that one. I remembered that. I remembered that exact scene in one of his videos.
I'd like to attack, or not attack, I guess comment on the point of the mag feeding. So the older your magazines, and I know because I have like 18 round Omni clears, which are just like off-brand 18s, that are about two, maybe almost 3 years old, and the springs start to wear out over time. The more you use a magazine, the more of a spring wears out. It's just how
Right.
it is. The longer darts stay in it, the more they wear out. So the less darts in the magazine, it's going to feed smoother than it is going to be fully loaded.
Right.
And that's just how it is.
Bro
Wear and
didn't
tear.
even start out with the included mag. If you're gonna review a product, at least review the included stuff. Then you can change it around.
Oh yeah, totally.
And that one, as far as I know, this mag could be like 12 years old, and no wonder it's giving you problems because you're firing a freaking 12-year-old mag.
Yeah, older mags don't do well.
Dart collecting time.
Please,
No, don't you?
thank
Oh.
God, thank God,
More editing than double punch at least.
somebody actually used iMovie. I mean, I use iMovie and Filmora, so
I use Clipchamp on my PC right now. That's what I use.
A little bit faster.
that wasn't already at full force. Okay.
Stop this. I don't like this angle. Still,
Like
Don't-
I would have been okay if he
don't
like.
put your cursor over there. Don't put your cursor there.
Oh my God, I would have been okay if he like stood all the way to the left and all we saw was the blaster. But
At
yeah,
this point, I would rather you be behind the camera.
true. Although I can't say much because I've actually had some of these angles myself, so
This bad though?
probably not though. I think I was fully in the frame though.
I don't know.
What's good? I don't even. What were you doing?
I think he's trying to tactically nerf finger ban it. Just stop! No, just skip past this.
Skip
I just-
past. Well, I also wanted to pause too. Can you finger bang without mods? I thought you
It
couldn't.
depends on the. It depends. Okay, you can. Technically, you can. Technically, Nerf fingerban on the Strife without mods. You will
Huh.
lock up your blaster though. So realistically, no. That's why I
Okay.
said technically.
Okay.
At the bare minimum, you want to use IMRs. So what
Okay.
you would have to do is go in and like do a thermistor twist on a modular Strife, and then you can use IMRs and
Some
shoot faster. But
some engineering degree required.
no, not really. It's not that bad.
Probably not, but jokes
In my
aside.
defense, though, I have done like over 500 Strife mods. I think I'm pushing near 600 now. So I've done a lot. I know what I'm
True.
doing, but
True, I thought this guy was whacking his blaster there for a second.
you can't say that. You can't say that, dude. Freaking hell.
Who, me? Or him?
You
Oh.
don't
Oh.
think you can say that. You know what? Oh gosh, freaking darn it. Oh, frick. Can I just ask?
Bro,
Did they-
did I just see a dart just squib?
I think so.
Bro.
Did they watch their own video and be like, yeah, we're proud of it. This is a freaking great video? It's like,
I have no idea. You want to know something though? This guy was trying to ask me for advice as to content creation, and I have a lot more to say now that I saw this, but I'm gonna be nice.
some good advice. Don't do this.
Don't do this.
Just don't.
Also, I mean, you could do this. Just don't title it freaking review.
Oh no, totally.
Hang on, I'm trying to unhighlight this. That was annoying. Sorry.
Dude.
Let's get on to the conclusion. Now, before we get on to our
I conclude that y'all are idiots.
for our next
Was that a
Okay,
hammer?
even like
Was that a hammer shot?
yeah.
Or why does this dude just have a random hammer shot?
I'm assuming his teeth. This is something Double Punch did, and I really hated this because it's like then you're obligated to make this video. When you tease a review that you're gonna do, you either better have the video like ready to go, like you know you're posting it, or it like because once you tease a review, like you're committing to that, and it's like I hate that.
I'll technically do that, but I will also say in like the post that it might be a little bit. I mean, usually I have stuff like ready to go, but it's as long as they're patient, it's not gonna be like 2 months from there. But I mean, I kind of done about the same thing.
I mean, I post once a month, but like I committed to the Alpha Trooper 430 dart challenge. I hurt my arm during that. I had to go to the doctor to make sure I was good.
Yeah.
But like I was like, there's no way I'm reaching. I think it was like 200 or 250 or whatever the sub count goal was. Like, there's no way I'm gonna reach this. You know, if I do, I'll do this. I'm like, and I freaking hit it like within a week.
You
I
did.
think it was, or something stupid like that. I'm like,
True. I mean, if I even tease anything, I'll do it. It's just a matter of time, and that's why I try
it's
not
not
to.
fun.
Sometimes it's not, but true.
I just don't want to feel obligated to make a video and then go through a process of making said video and be like, well, I'm not happy with how this turned out, but now I'm obligated to post it. It's frustrating.
Sometimes, yeah,
So that's how I look at it.
indeed.
That was actually alright, but anyway, moving on. I love the Storm Charge.
But why?
It has flaws. It is nowhere near the Strife.
This
This
I-
kid knows what he's talking about.
I hope that he actually gets some explanation, because I watched Double Punch thing, and he literally said that he liked it, but he never like wrapped up all the information or gave a reason why he liked or disliked the blaster. That was like one of my
Right.
biggest mispick, like that he could have just ended it at the firing demo at that point. He just wasted like another 5 minutes of my time given literally nothing. It's,
I would argue I'd rather watch your hammer shot review than have to deal with the double punch pro nerfer video.
oof.
It's a no-brainer for me, dude. And it's like, here's
I know.
the thing. When you make a review, I want information. I'm not coming to you to be like, okay, well, you know, it works great. It's like, awesome. Where were flaws? Where were malfunctions? Where were jams? Did something break? Did you have to go buy a second one, like the Nerf Flight? That's not the worst blaster in the world, or second. But it's not just about like, it's good, go buy it. It's like, thanks. I
Like-
feel so well informed about my purchase decision.
Indeed. Right. I know I tried to do that. I mean, I've been disorganized in the past, but I at least make an effort to try to do it that way whenever I
Right.
do a review. And I hope you've seen that through my reviews.
Oh no, I have.
So,
Totally.
absolutely. I know, especially conclusion, like firing analysis and conclusion is one, like, the most important, if not the most important part of your video.
Agreed.
I think it's some. But but
Fidgets with random stuff.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
very tactical. It has attack rails all over and stuff.
Most
That's all frame. Nice job.
most true statement he said so far. It's very tactical. I can agree with that.
Way more gigantic than it used to be in a good way. Yeah, in a good way. It feels like a solid gun. That's all it is.
Like the strife, like this is Elite 2.0, so obviously, like some parts, like this barrel is clipped and glued together, which
Oh my gosh, this kid knows his stuff.
doesn't make it feel the best. And Elite 2.0 just overall kind of sucks.
That is true.
Actually, that flipped cheating. I haven't
No, please don't say the flip series is any good. It's not good.
That's trash.
It's trash. I swear to God, if he says flip 16 is good.
and
Two
Oh.
of them broke.
yeah, I refunded that last one. No, I don't like flip. I don't like it.
Bro's actually of the age that he knows how to refund stuff. Oof.
Well, no, anyway, I'm through with it. I'm gonna go buy some modulus.
Modulus, N Strike, Elite.
And again, off topic, they're ranting now.
Strike were like
Indeed.
I don't like modulus.
Hey, people are in the chat. Welcome in, guys.
In which chat, mine?
I don't love
Oh, Brachiosaurus.
Brachiosaurus
I
57.
love N Strike.
Sorry,
They're nice
I was so distracted talking with FaZe here that I forgot to check
and
tab.
that's fine.
No, you're good. I added everyone on my Discord
What's-
server for stream. So
What's that?
Or some plank. No, that would get you arrested.
I'm gonna pause here for a sec because
Yep,
I
good.
wanted to say something. I'm serious about that. I'm looking for moderators for YouTube because I do plan to try to do these streams just to try to engage with the audience, a little bit of a fun thing at least once a week. I couldn't think of someone better. Would you like to? Right?
about that, did you say something?
Yeah. I'm asking if you would like to be moderator for my channel.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. On that,
I should say
I'd rather
manager.
I'd rather have you rather than Double Punch. They brought up that. I'm like, I basically politely just said you're gonna have to prove yourself
Yeah.
to me, but that was like in a way that you're not.
I'll type in your chat real quick, so that way you can just do it.
Yeah, I could do it directly from this.
It should say managing, so that way it allows me to like actually manage chat and everything. So
Yeah, if this stupid freaking No, I didn't want to hide. Did I just accidentally undo?
That's your hints for next video.
Hints? Bro's actually hinting.
Anyway,
I cannot see your screen on Discord.
we will be logging off
Managing moderator. There we go.
and first
Yeah.
2000. Signing off. See ya.
My God. Hang on. I'm gonna.
Oh,
No.
nothing works on this acne.
Hi,
Stop.
I'm a licensed dermatology provider
Stop.
from Curology. Answer.
What up, dude, bros?
Oh, nice.
Nobody cares about ads. I was trying to mess with some stuff here. Why does it say Brachiosaurus messages are all deleted? Did I accidentally say hide?
I think you did.
Can I undo? I thought I hit undo too.
I don't know if you can.
Can I not unhide?
Oh, frick. Am I... I'm not manager, moderator. Participants. I can't do anything else if I don't have mod.
There we go. Oh, I might have added break by mistake. I probably clicked on the wrong.
Let's see. Participants. Brick, I need you, or Brachiosaurus, I need you to, like, type in chat.
Oh,
What the frick?
double punches here, dude. Welcome back, sir. You just left me on
Okay,
red.
it's unhidden. Brick is good. You're good.
Okay. What about you, FaZe? You're able to do stuff?
Yes, we're good.
Okay.
Yep, everything's good. I gotta make sure we're going through.
Y'all had suggestions to other content to react to?
Let's watch a double punch video because I haven't actually seen one in a minute. So let's. I might
Looks
find
like
one for you real quick.
looks like double punch is here, so
Oh, that's fine. We have history. We'll put it that way.
we'll do that one.
Well,
We mean no disrespect, but we will roast you.
I will be honest, like I always am. He knows me well enough to who I am.
Indeed, he left me like 20 minutes into the video. I'm like, dude, I'd straight bit to nobody now. All right, what are we gonna react to?
Let's go with
What are these thumbnails? Bro?
the X shot launch shot.
Where is that?
That's 3 weeks ago. The X shot pro launch shot.
Extra prolonged shot. Let me see.
Why is it?
10 days, 13 days ago, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I got. Oh, there it is.
Hello.
Oh, how it says Star Barrel Thieves. That sounds. That's a claim.
Hang on 1 second. I'm actually going to pull up my phone here to monitor chat. I did this when I streamed on Twitch, but
That's what I do too, man. I totally get it.
I
have
hate
one
I hate
monitor.
I hate Twitch, and I also hate Streamlabs because I run on laptop and it bogs it down so much.
Welcome back to Double Punch from Nerf. So today I'll be reviewing the X Shot Pro Long Shot. And I'd say it looks great,
nice
but
stuff.
one thing I am mad
Freaking
about
movement.
is that somebody stole this.
First off, why is the camera shaking so much? Like, do you have a GoPro, bro?
I don't. I think it. He did have a GoPro at one point, but like this is unreasonably shaky.
Like, bro, 2.0 magnitude earthquake. Like, what is?
Guardrail before I even ordered this thing. So yeah, that sucks. But I got better guardrails than that one anyways. But now, let's get into what it comes with. Alright, so
There was
it
no
comes
need
with-
for a cut there. You didn't need a cut there.
You didn't cut. Oh, I got onto it the last video because he didn't actually show everything that it came with, too. Like, he said, "Oh, it came with the instructions and stuff." Where are the instructions? I don't care if you don't show them at all for the rest of the video, but at least show them there if you say it comes with.
It's true fact. I actually read my instruction manual all the way through on every blaster to see what they claim.
I'll be honest, I do not. I do not. I probably
It's not
should.
necessary, but I do it just in case.
Well, I mean, I probably should. Because I just learned that the hammer shot could actually be fanned, but so it actually said that in the instructions. I'm like, oh.
with 20 full-length darts, 20 half-length darts,
Where are
one
the
full-length
darts?
dart mag,
Oh, they're
almost
in the
15
magazine.
darts, and one half.
That's
Like,
not a 20 round mag though.
it's not, but also, we know that they're in the magazine, but if you're gonna say what they come with, show what they come with, not already loaded. Where are the darts, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
I'd say that.
I mean,
also, I feel like
that's
this
just called
grass is one of the-
professional, is it? That's just professional. Like,
I agree. I also think grass is like one of the worst areas to film, especially when it's like super tall like this. Like if you have very low grass, maybe, but even then, I would do like concrete. I would argue gravel would probably be better, just
indeed,
because you could. It just looks weird.
indeed. At least bro touches grass.
Halfling dart mag that holds 15
Does he
half darts.
though?
Probably not.
Does he?
And a
Really?
blaster and 2 sights. And of course a Scarborough that somebody stole, like I said. But yeah.
Oh
I
my
w-
gosh, bro.
I
We
d-
get it. We get it.
How did someone steal the barrel? Like, I see.
I mean, he ordered this off online, I'm assuming, but like, I don't know.
Online, but like stole. So it was some time before he got this and then did the review. Like I tried to do the review at maximum a week after I get the blaster.
That's about this. Well, I post once a month. I try to film a week after I do my testing procedure.
Indeed.
Sometimes I can do my testing procedure in one day, but I have a full-time job, so you have to spread it throughout the week.
True, I get that feeling.
Yeah, that's what it comes with. And now let's get into the overview. Alright, so the overview of the X-Shot Pro Launcher.
Not in
Barrel
frame.
lug, it takes Scar barrels or B cars, which I have a B car right here for my Nexus Pro X. And then we got the pump grip here. It's very comfortable and very smooth to prime. And we got the main
Okay,
grip
pause real
back
quick.
here. Very
Yeah.
I'm expecting him to say one thing, and this needs to be mentioned,
Yeah.
because this was happening constantly. This blaster and the plunger tube would crack, and it had the potential to crack and break, and you would just lose your seal, lose a bunch of power, and it was terrible. And basically, you'd have to go to outofdarts.com, buy a replacement plunger tube, open up your brand new blaster that you just paid
Yeah.
money for, and install a new part right away.
Yeah.
Sometimes it took a few hundred shots, sometimes it took 1,000 shots, but they would still break incredibly fast.
So. Break just said that it's a worse or long shot.
Very true.
Very true. They could just fall out with how the packaging is. It was not stolen. Yeah, probably damaging and shipping is probably what it was.
Probably.
That's
Very
not
comfortable.
surprising.
with a very smooth trigger pull. Then we got the Picatinny rail up here with the 2 of the worst sights I've ever seen. And
Bro,
then,
that's literally just an MP7 setup. What do you mean the bed? Aren't those sights like MP7 sights?
I mean, those sights are just like standard flip-up sights technically, but like for like
And
ARs anything you want to put on pick rail, but like it's
chop off the
Also-
stock here, and you pretty much do have an MP7. Like from right behind the rail here. Maybe not the front end.
I was gonna say like the MP7 is not bullpup, so
I know. That's why I said like chop off the stock like right behind
Oh,
the
okay.
sight here, and you probably
no.
you had the form factor of it.
No, I see
back
that.
on this side we have the jam door. We also got the safety lock right there.
Oh, that grass is
Safety
just so
locked
great.
now. No, it's not safety locked. And back here we got
Safety
your
locked?
stock.
It's just a
a sling
safety.
mount here, sling mount up here, and a sling mount back here. On
Okay,
this end of the stock.
slow down. Slow down. Why are you rushing through this so chill out, bro. Like, take your time. You don't need to speak at the speed of sound. At least when Frank did it, frick, man, it wasn't going at 5x speed. Like,
It-
chill out, man.
like say what they need to, yeah. I'd rather him skip some stuff than try to just jam it all together.
Honestly.
And that one also, didn't he went from like back here at the start to like forward to like back here, like just go from
went
front to back.
From front to back, back to front. Yeah, it was
And-
weird.
The other guy that I finished reacted to, he started from the rear and then went to the front. I'm like, dude, just do it front to back.
Consistency.
Box. So
Exactly.
yeah. Also we got the paddle mag release. But yeah, that's the overview. Now let's get into the
Bro, I learned nothing from that overview. What was that?
You wanna know what? You wanna know what's funny? On
What?
Discord, right? You can make your own soundboards. You wanna know what I did?
What?
I took the all famous. All right. That's now a soundboard I have. All right.
Nice. Nice. I love it.
Keep going.
Firing demo. All right. First the firing demo, then we'll get into target practice.
Okay. This was the same thing, and I critiqued him onto this one. If he stands like partially where this road is, tilts the camera up a little bit more, it would have been fine. Because I do that all the time.
What's the quality on this video?
Garbage.
Can you check
I
that?
don't know.
No, go to settings, the gear bar, or the gear set. Yeah, it says quality. Click on that. Go up to
1080p.
1080. If it's available, I always click on that, so that way I'm fair to the person,
Oh, okay.
and it should apply to it.
Practice after the firing demo. Wow. Shot straight and far.
Bro, I
You
can't even
see anything.
We can't see anything. That's what I also stressed was like, at least if you can show us something coming out of the barrel, are you at least physically shooting? Like if you were out from behind the camera, I could excuse that. But like here, I can't see anything. Where are the darts?
Fire.
I'm just noticing that he's using a trash can.
Indeed, just not
Is
there.
he- are you dumping your trash out on the ground or something?
Did you see a single dart? I did not see a single dart in that.
So here's the funny thing. I actually get ocular migraines when I stress my eyes too much. His videos stress my eyes out so much I eventually get them from watching his content.
Oh my god.
Thanks. Now let's do the.
Still terrible quality. Yeah, that's probably. You
Yeah.
need.
All right.
Brick said he
Target
needs to.
practice.
Bro, what is this close up? Bro,
You wanna know what you can do to make your video worse? Is doing this, and
Why-
it doesn't help.
why you closing up and then yet lowering the quality?
Did he move a trash can?
I think so.
I think he moved it mid. Bro.
I wonder. I think he did this with a phone though too, but like a phone even zoomed in should be at better quality than this. So this was probably done like post production.
Probably.
Or this one, like, yikes. Like when you like send it through the video editor, it changed the quality of that. So it might have been,
It, yeah.
yeah, it was probably the compression.
Boom. There's one,
It probably wasn't good quality to start with, so
3, 4, 5,
Why are you counting your darts?
6. All right. Well.
okay.
6 times. That must be pretty good. But
It said that he hit it 6 times. Oh, okay, he hit it 6 times. I was like, he missed like twice and 2 of them squibbed.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
yeah. All right. Last round of target practice.
Was there a cut there? Cause like there was. That's also
Go
what
back. I think there was.
That's what I critiqued last time, because it caught me by surprise the last time that he actually like reloaded. There was no evidence that he actually reloaded the blaster, so I just have to assume that he did.
Round of target practice.
Right.
Like physically show it or say that you're reloading.
I mean, depends.
2.
He missed 5 shots in a row, dude. He missed
This,
5,
it's not inaccurate either, so it's legitimately him.
bro.
Well, that time I only hit.
And they all went like way left of this, almost in the exact same area, so he's not adjusting his sight picture at all.
Which
Right.
you want to do. If you're shooting far left, you want to move to the right. That's just logic.
Indeed.
2, but that's 8 hits total, so that's not the worst thing. But these darts are accurate. The X-shot ones are. All right.
Yes,
what are
you're
my final
not.
thoughts on?
You're not.
Oh yeah, just take off the stock sights. Yeah, why not? Whatever.
Bro.
Put on your own scope. That's fine.
Yeah, what does this change? like if you're going to do something like this, like please have it in the default like way. Like if you're showing off, I know, if you're going to actually review the product, you want to review with what it is, unless if you're showing why the blaster in another configuration is good, or if you like to just show that all. But in general, you should just always keep it with everything that came with it in the same configuration.
On the X-Shot Pro Longshot, well, it's definitely a fun blaster. It is accurate with the half length.
You're not.
The Pro half length and Pro full length darts, and it's also very comfortable to hold and shoulder. It's got that very long shoulder stock there, which is comfortable and is extendable to make it longer.
Oh,
Yeah.
How are you able
Also,
to
it's compatible with
talk
the-
about something so out of frame? I don't understand that. Like,
me
keep
neither.
it in frame.
I'm surprised the audio is like as somewhat steady it is.
You notice that the quality changed too from the firing demo?
Indeed, me too. Brick said that he was using CapCut, which is most of the issue.
That I can confirm that is pretty accurate for CapCut.
Like if I'm gonna edit the video, I mean even iMovie just keeps the same things together if you're gonna stitch one like segments together. But then even when I edit stuff, I throw it through Filmora and I have it set to like max settings, so frame rate should never drop.
Rico asked is there a way to raise the volume of the stream? It's a tad bit quiet.
The video or the actual like stream?
I'm going to assume he means video.
Okay. Well, I mean, I could do it from like desktop on OBS. Let's do that, and then, well, I mean, I also. Okay, there's turned up a little bit. The other video I had to turn it down because it's so
B
loud.
car and the next spark scope, which
Oh,
that's
yeah.
how I run it because it actually works great. But yeah, that's my final thoughts on this thing. But now do I recommend it? Well, yes, I recommend buying this. $35, you
Get
get a
your
good
name,
pro
friend, bud.
blaster that's hitting pretty hard at around 140 and 100, between 140 and 150 FPS.
That's more info than I got from the last conclusion that he did. So,
Yeah.
but still not really the best reason.
Yes, and this
Rico
is
said the
moddable
stream.
too. But
volume.
yeah, I'm very.
Raise the stream volume. Yeah, I can do that. Desktop audio. Let's turn that.
Can I just mention this real quick?
Yeah.
I've not watched any of his videos since I was like, I'm done with your content until I see some actual. I haven't looked at his. And I'm gonna be real with you. Like it's not there, dude. It's not there. It's like, and something he's done is it's like talking like he speaks from the position of his sub count, so it's gone to his head of 1,300 or whatever. Like, I try to take pride in the work I do when I make. I take pride in the quality I produce. I post once a month. Bricko tests and Spider and they'll post probably once, twice a week. Sometimes less, but once every other week.
Right.
They do great, minus double, and just don't ever let your sub count or your view count go to your ever. That's my biggest thing.
This is what I tell everybody. This is how I do the videos. I do videos and engage with my audience with the mindset whether I have no subscribers or like 10 million subscribers. It doesn't matter. I'll still do the video the same way. And that's the mindset that you should have. And that's also sometimes why those subscriber milestones are important too, because then you're like realizing, oh wow, my work's actually paying off, as opposed to, oh, there's my subscriber count, let me adjust my work ethic towards my subscriber count.
Right. I completely agree with that statement. It's like you can't, and I've made the statement before. It's like, how is it that someone with 1,300 subscribers is getting 20, 30 views a video posting numerous times a month, compared to someone with 300, 400, 600 subscribers, getting 1K views a month, and
Right.
getting like what's going on there? Why can't you analyze? Be like, well, the quality is better.
I've
Yeah.
had my flaws, but like, how does this guy have like 3 times as many subscribers as I do?
Shorts. He abuses the crap out of a short system, and
Oh.
basically just
Freaking algorithms.
it's bull crap. It sucks.
How did that one? I mean, I'd have time for. I'm not sticking around for the rest of that conclusion.
I'm not either, man. I'm done with it.
What? Say what else? If there's any semblance of good within.
Maybe try an N series blaster. Or actually, no, wait. Try the Nexus Pro X. Or wait, no, that one's before. Go up higher.
Mm-hmm.
Try the N series blaster. Maybe the Infinite.
Infinite? Okay.
Yeah, maybe
Hello,
maybe that
welcome
one's
back
good.
to Double Punch Whatever. So today we
Quality looks better, I think.
Did he just say double punch whatever?
Yeah,
Hang on.
Hello, welcome back to Double Punch Whatever. So today we
What? What?
I mean, I will say I used to introduce my channel, like it used to be welcome back to Phase 1 Film, where it's always there might be fake. But like I eventually kind of phased out of that,
I
so
mean,
to speak.
It said I know the double punch. It's the whatever part that got me. Like, what do you mean by whatever? That's not part of your channel name.
Wait, go back. Did he say that?
Yeah.
Hello, welcome back to Double Punch Whatever. So today we
It said, welcome back to double punch whatever.
Oh, he said Pro Nerfer, I think.
Okay.
Which I don't think is an accurate title to give himself, but that's
Okay.
just me.
Hello, welcome back to Double Punch Whatever. So today we
Okay, yeah, he just said pro nerfed so fast that it sounded like whatever.
I mean, it is a false advertisement though of his skill set, but that's just me.
Indeed.
I don't do shorts anymore. Okay, buddy, you keep telling yourself that until you need more subs.
Now it's quiet again. Hang on.
reading the Nerf N Series Infinite for 400 public watch hours. So let's get into what it comes with.
Right now my desktop.
All right,
is
so it
just-
comes with the
just as
chain
loud as
mag,
my mic,
which holds
so-
40 rounds, and it has dart storage on it. Then it comes with 80
You
darts,
pause it when you
enough to
can.
load the chain mag twice.
Just keeps them in the box though.
Go way back. Go way back. Keep going back. Keep going back. Right there.
Actually,
Press play.
Puts that on the screen for him.
Watch hours. So let's get into what it comes with.
Pause
All
it.
right, so it comes with the
Did he just actually say that though?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
Alright. Oh, are you trying to time that soundboard with that?
No.
Okay.
No, just go. Go for it.
chain mag,
Go like 10
which
seconds.
holds
I think.
40 rounds,
Okay.
and it has dart storage on it. Then it
Yeah,
comes
go back
with
to 10 seconds because
80
he just said something about 400 public watch hours or something. Keep going back, honestly. Keep going back. Right there. Probably is good.
Series Infinite for 400 public watch hours. So let's get
He
into
was
what it
serious.
comes
For the
with.
frick, bro. Okay, pause it real
All right.
quick. Let's just tackle this. This just shows you. It's full. Like, I don't. How is that? Yes, that's a mine. I'm going to check mine real quick. I don't.
I mean, Phases is good. I can hear him loud. If anything, it's actually clipping. Like his audio's clipping. Like it's
I don't know. That's
ducking
possible.
in and out. So
Rico, you may have to turn up your volume.
yeah, if I turn up mine too much, it's gonna be louder than the actual like my mic, and I need that to be the loudest thing.
Okay, so just looking at like. If we're looking in. I have to check this on PC because of the way it's formatted. Going to YouTube Studios. Just to give you guys an idea, to get monetized, you need 1,000 subscribers.
Right.
And then you need, I believe it is 4,000 public watch hours. So, like,
Where?
Mine are at 640
Damn.
in the past 365 days.
Mine for what's my oh, I only have 198 watch hours.
So it's
I mean, mine's still building though, but
well, yeah, of course. And mine obviously are, but it's
But-
very like, it's just why? Who cares?
All right, so
I
it comes
don't
with the
care.
chain mag, which holds 40 rounds, and
I'm
it
not
has
talking
dart
to you. I'm
storage
talking to
on
the
it.
wall, obviously, but still.
Then it comes with 80 darts, enough to load the chain.
wait, was that a mag or was that actually a clip though? Because it had those holes in it.
I mean, you can technically. It's such a. I'm not gonna accept the term clipazine. I'm going to call it a mag.
Okay.
I don't care, but there's
mag.
probably an actual term for it. So
Okay.
Twice, and the blaster and instructions, which who cares about the instructions?
Where's
But,
the
yeah.
instructions, bro?
or chain
let's get
mag,
into the
I guess would be
overview.
better.
All right.
What's the clip
so,
for? I
Sorry,
get
guys.
why. Like, you can make it a little more subtle. You don't need to do a giant clip. So like, oh, okay, well now I noticed that, and it's
Yeah.
right in your face, kind of thing.
Indeed. Oh, you're talking about like the segments?
My what?
Or are you talking about like his cuts?
Yeah, his visible cut that was just right there in your face. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, anytime that I try to make it too obvious between cuts and stuff, I actually just do a whole nother take for that. Because yeah,
at the front, we have non-stick barrel lug. It's a
so make
muzzle,
it too
which
obvious.
actually looks very cool. Then we got the pump grip, very smooth and comfortable. And then at the top, we have the N-Strike tactical rail.
That we cannot see.
That we cannot see. Apparently,
Very
we must
awesome.
infer.
Then we got the magwell, which I think some people might be modding this to shoot half length easily. Probably not
Yep.
easily. But then we got the
Oh, because you know so much about
mag
mods,
release
don't you?
there, which is actually very usable. Then we got the trigger well, or the trigger. Yeah. And then back here we got the thumb hole stock, which it's actually shorter than I was expecting. But yeah.
Alright,
And this
hang
grip
on.
is really comfortable.
Doesn't
Agreed.
technically the stock go from all the way back here to like right by the trigger? Technically, that's the stock. Hey, it's slightly
Yeah.
bigger than what it is, but yeah, I mean,
Right.
just looking at this, yeah, I don't know if that's proportionally well, but I don't know.
It's not terrible from the way it looks, but again, he's not being
It's-
very descriptive of it, obviously, because it's him.
Now I'm just
The inconsistencies are terrible.
nitpicking the blaster here. Is there a reason for them to actually make this like right here, this chunk of plastic, 2 chunks of plastic here before the trigger and that like underneath? Couldn't they just cut that off and that?
I mean, they look cool.
I mean, maybe so, but okay.
Comfortable.
I mean, I'm fine with cool
This whole
stuff.
blaster's comfortable. But yeah. Now let's get into
I mean, just from looking at how the blaster is, I mean, they could have chopped those off, scooted this over there, and made a little bit longer stock if you want to use that much plastic for
the firing demo.
blaster.
Probably.
All
actually.
right, it's now time for the firing
Oh,
demo.
for gosh sakes, the camera's crooked.
Oh yeah, it is crooked this time. Dude, there's a trash can target again.
It's not even centered either. Because why would it be?
Hang on, sorry, I'm trying to read chat too. It's a
No, go ahead, man. Dude, catch up on chat if you need to. Go ahead.
brick, or it's a mega drum chain zine. Bro,
Chain mag. We'll call it chain mag.
indeed. It's because we wants to minimal editing, so he just films many separate clips. I mean, I'd do that. I'd record certain segments and mash them together, and so I could still do better work than this. So
I think he's saying that because he's doing like just kind of speeding through the review, he can pump out more videos. Is what I'm guessing he's meaning.
So far it's shooting okay. Oh yeah, that was straight. little.
It's probably abusing the algorithm too, because most of the videos are like 15 minutes or shorter.
Burgosaurus just said, okay, so I don't know if your mic's volume is down or not. It's just barely audible.
It's probably referring to mine. Let me see here. I mean, my mic on straight, it shows through on OBS, it's at maximum. I could probably turn down the desktop audio on that one. I can't really do too much more to that one, and I can't really speak too much louder. I'm not the only occupant in my house, I'm sorry.
Left,
If you need to move your mic closer, you always can do that too. That probably will help.
straight.
Let's try that. Bro, I can't see where the darts are going.
Nope, neither can I.
He probably missed like all of those shots anyway.
All right, let's get into the target practice.
What?
That
We
wasn't.
mean-
Whoa.
Oh, that hurts my eyes. Oh, frick.
All right.
What the
target
hell is
practice.
this?
Hey,
He actually hit it once, I think.
Twice.
And now he's missing out. Okay, yeah, and now it's just been said. Oh my gosh, he's hitting the bottom of a freaking trash can.
all right. That's the target practice. Is accurate, somewhat, not completely accurate, but
You are not accurate, correct.
Yeah, you want to know something? Like, I'm not that accurate either, but I can tell a blaster's accuracy compared to my own. With that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that blaster was fairly accurate. He was just not. He was not. He was.
I mean, end darts. Okay, I will say there is some truth to this though. End series darts are just trash. They're not much better than 08 darts. They're better than 08 dart. Everything's better than 08 dart. And I know this. Like I've done a lot of testing with these.
What in the flip is that music? Is what Brick said, dude. I don't know what
It's like
royalty for
off EDM.
knockoff EDM.
You
That's
can
not,
afford the real thing.
all right. So
goes into the YouTube audio library and tries to download that stuff.
No, he has to go into off-brand YouTube library because again, even though it's free, he can't afford it.
what are my
Like,
final
what the
thoughts on the
frick
Nerf
is this?
N Series
Oh.
Infinite? Well, overall, performed better than I expected in the firing demo and target practice, especially the target
What's the
practice.
difference? It's still
I
a
had it
firing
hit
demo.
the target at least 5-6 times, and
I thought he hit it like 3. Did I miss some shots there?
I don't know.
I don't think
I couldn't
And-
tell because of the quality.
honestly, I had get close to the target quite a few times, more than I hit it though.
It was a skill
But
issue
yeah,
on his end.
this thing,
Did he say that he got closer to the target? That was not visually represented in the video.
No.
Oh my god.
I don't even know how far he was, so that's
Indeed.
info.
thing is more accurate than I was expecting, but it's a really great blaster. It's got a chain mag, it's got the blaster, which is awesome, no slam fire, but it's still a fun blaster with a smooth prime and everything. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. This blaster is awesome, but thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button, comment, subscribe, and I will throw the link in the description for this blaster, and stay tuned for the next one, and double punch out. Peace.
He somehow like sped through that and also managed to extend that last part for like an additional 5 seconds. Like what?
I mean, it's
I was 25 feet away because it loses accuracy after 25 feet. Bro, your math is not mathing up.
here's the thing, like you could hand this guy the most dialed in blaster, like a Caliburn, dialed in to, let's say 50 feet, because that's usually engagement distance, 50 to 20 or 25 to 50 feet for Nerf wars, you know, and it's dialed in the most accurate thing you can have, the most accurate setup you could have on it. He will find a way to hit a, you know, this man couldn't hit a 10 feet in front of him with an RPG.
Lol. True. Yeah, I can hit more shots on the run than he just did standing still.
I don't doubt it.
I don't doubt it.
I'd put money on it, honestly.
Looking at some of these, it's making your reaction to my content have a lot more merit.
So Double Punch was one of the first videos I ever started reacting to on my channel. And part of the reason that was like, send me content to react to. I had a pool of content that I was reacting to, right? And I reacted to one of his videos and I was like, all right, this is terrible. And then I reacted to another one. I'm like, okay, this okay. And then I reacted to another one. And I went down this rabbit hole of, oh my god, these are awful. So part of the reason that the flight video exists on my channel is because of Double Punch. I hate the flight. I hate it with a passion, and I do not like that blaster. I had to buy 2 of them. You know how much 2 flights are? $50.
Bro, I bought
50.
I know, and I bought mine for $20 at Dollar General.
I hate you so much. I spent $10 extra on mine. So the first one broke, and I made it very clear that they were cheap in the review on purpose. And that, like, the whole you done fricked it up thing, that's an annotation. Angry reviews is kind of my way of showing a personality.
Right.
And what an outrage when I feel like
funny though. But that was funny.
I'll take it, man.
I love that.
You know.
Can we also talk about like this image that I just saw, like how 3 quarters of the blaster is not in front?
Click on the image. If you click on it, it will actually let you, like.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, okay. So it's wanting to. Okay. Whoopsie.
And you know, like, and so again, I made the review. I live streamed myself doing part of my testing procedure, actually, of just like completely. I think I was doing like 418 darts at a time. And I did like 2 or 3 rounds of that on stream. It sucked. I hated it. Not fun. Didn't enjoy it. And it was just to show this is what goes into my videos. No matter if it's modded, stock, or just a blaster that I paid for, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Like, I put my butt into everything I work on, man. And it's like, he's sitting over here with a few hundred, a few thousand subscribers, and it's like, bro, I've worked super hard to get where I am right now, and he's abusing the shorts. Actually, go to his channel real quick. I want to see how many, like, his last short he posted. Out of curiosity.
Okay. Double Punch / short. Before we do that, I wanted to also say something. It's just also why I'm afraid to buy the Warden. But I also wanted to like buy it to see if I'm one of the lucky ones that it doesn't break for. Right.
Oh, did you see my video on it?
Yeah, I've also seen welcomes on that one, Coops on that. They all fucking broke theirs. Yours broke too.
I broke 10.
Yours broke too, so.
No, yeah, I broke. Well, see, mine. I also modded mine though. I modded Tessa's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually did mod. If you want to look at the mod video, it's pretty good.
Wait, is this his latest short you wanted to see?
I don't hear. Actually, don't play it because he uses copyrighted music in his shorts.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go on YouTube on my phone real quick and just look it up because I'm curious.
Okay.
Just because I want to
know.
June 26th, 2024. So it's July. It's.
I don't think that it can even show the date unless if I actually click on the thing.
Yeah, no, you're good. I'm not going to. Again, I don't know. I don't really trust what he says anymore at this point. It's content, whatever at this point. But you just. I would
Mhm.
recommend avoiding it if you can.
Done.
Obvious
Okay.
reasons.
Dude, I was reacted to this guy. Actually, hang on one second. Did he? I want to see if his friend here has.
Send me a link to his channel if possible.
I will. I want to see if he linked his other friend in here because I want to check out his channel, see if he actually does. Bro didn't even link his friend. What a fucking friend, dude.
Language.
Pardon me, but what was his,
Flat out.
which was the one? Oh, it probably on this one because he actually had his friend Fruit Snack. Where's his channel?
No, because frick you. He's in good at having love.
I
Maybe
guess-
he doesn't have his channel though too. That's possible.
One does not just have a name like Fruit Snack and not have a YouTube channel.
What the frick? What are these? Maybe type in Nerf.
Probably. Oh man, Nerf.
Nerf fruit snack. That's it's the first ones that pop up.
Or this one. Let's see if his friend had same. Oh, the hammer shot. Let's see if you did any better than I did,
What's up, guys?
bro.
Are you not wearing a shirt? Put a shirt on. Put a shirt on. I don't want to see that. Oh my gosh. No. Nope. Nope. Book it. Get out of this one. Get out of this one. I'm not. I don't know.
We're not gonna get. I don't want to get.
I don't feel
Charged.
comfortable watching that, man.
Me neither. I'm not looking to get some charges pressed against me.
So I was gonna review the Strife today.
Oh, really?
Pinpoint review.
Hell yes.
What is a pinpoint review?
It's something. It's a blaster.
Out of pocket Nerf. Oh, that's what he meant by that. Is that a pocket? So is it a review or is it a podcast?
Let's just say.
It's money out of
I
his pocket.
realized, hey, there's
It's
a
money
new
out.
series on the horizon. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Oh,
I'm cringing.
Goated entrance right there.
But anyways,
No.
let's
Just proceeds not to introduce his friend. What
get
a
it
jerk.
going. So, getting started. This
All right.
First problem, why the frick is that? Just cover your camera lens? Yeah, that's great. Like, just
All
let's
right.
react. Whatever. I'm gonna keep pressing that. I'm sorry.
The
I know.
series is called N series.
It's trash.
Blaster is a surprise. You'll see.
I really want to know what he has the camera propped on because it's not stable. It is not stable. It's annoying me.
It's as stable as the U.S. economy right now, bro. Seriously.
Indeed.
Yeah, after we get done with this dart. So, I really like the dart. I would assume so. It's like
Oh my God, it's a 10. Are you doing a
it's
dart?
orange
In...
blue.
Oh my gosh, he's doing a dart
and-
analysis.
So, I would assume by the smaller tip that it is supposed to be more accurate.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make a different tip joke. Okay,
It is very squishy in the middle, which is not a bad
that's what she
It's a,
said.
it's a dart.
thing at all. And there's this thing in the back.
Darn
that
it, man.
I've never seen on any dart before except for Ultra. Like, barely on Ultra. There was like a tiny one on Ultra.
Is that actually what the dart looks like? It has
Yes.
that protrusion in there? Okay.
Yep. And they're
Yeah,
terrible.
Ultra had like, yeah, I can totally agree.
It almost looks like a smaller Mega XL dart.
So,
So these darts are in between the size of
don't know how this thing
Ultra
launches
and
with, 'cause it has
Elite.
zero
Oh,
hold
God.
back here except for this tiny little thing. I just don't know. Anything to say about it?
We not knowing that I already know who your friend is here. Like, who is this guy? Why didn't you introduce him?
It's very
Because frick the
cool
dude.
looking. Yeah, when I first
Okay.
saw it, I was like, that looks really weird with the top there, because it's really skinny. And so compared to like a normal Nerf dart, like this flip shot dart,
Bro just carries around a spare Nerf dart. Okay.
but it's obviously a lot
I
shorter.
would too.
Yeah, it is so much shorter.
And
You know,
and the fronts are very different, but
Yeah.
it does still like this looks cool, but this looks cooler.
Yeah, this is probably one of the coolest looking darts I've seen. It reminds me of a Mexican dude.
oh. I'm sorry, what? Can you rewind that real quick? I don't think I heard that right.
Yeah, let me gather myself real quick because that was hilarious.
Yeah, give me a second too. Okay, go ahead.
Oh man.
It does still like this looks cool, but this looks cooler.
Yeah, this is probably one of the coolest looking darts I've seen. It reminds me of a Mexican dude. I don't know why. Probably because
No.
Bro, dude's gonna get canceled, dude.
like kind of short sometimes. I don't know. My brain just thinks of the most weird things.
We
But anyway,
we noticed. We noticed.
I just why the frick?
Bro.
Oh my god.
getting
I-
to the blaster.
Stop.
What a
This
transition.
blaster is the Nerf N Series Pinpoint. So.
Oh, that pinpoint.
I will allow.
I've been forgetting that like the whole like the pinpoint was actually the name of the blaster.
Probably,
I was just about to say about 5 feet hit the dude in the head.
I've seen so far, so I bought it for myself.
I've never heard this.
I forgot about that one. You're right. And also,
Followed by the pinpoint. Pinpoint is very
yeah.
cool.
So, up at the front, there's no end-stroke barrel log. This
Okay.
entire thing right here is technically an attachment out of the box.
No, it's
Once
not.
you click it into place, it
It's
can't
not.
come off.
That's not an
So it's
attachment.
not-
It's just called a non-removable barrel.
You have to open the blaster actually to get that removed. And actually, from what I've heard, you can't even remove it even if you open it. Technically, you have to like break plastics technically to do that.
Right. Well, that's what I said. Non-removable barrel.
Like you can remove a Centurion barrel if you open up the blaster.
I mean, technically anything's removable with a hacksaw, but
Fair point.
There's a long end-stroke tactical rail right here, which is the only tactics this blaster has. This
Serious
blaster
lack
is
the tactics,
suffering
bro.
Tactics, like what?
There's one thing. They put the tactical rail in the
I need my tactics, bro.
absolute worst place.
I know.
Because there's no point.
Agreed.
It's pointless.
Like, cause
What are you gonna do? Put an optic up there? Well, we already got an optic. It's
yeah,
not a
which
point.
is
Well, it's not an optic. You just cut off the optic. I would cut that off personally and make it a flat top and like replace it with like a rapid strike rail or something cool.
Why didn't Nerf do that in the first place, though?
Because it's Nerf. They don't give a crap anymore.
Sure. Also, you put another optic on here times 3x mag. That's a joke.
No, but you're not wrong.
Which is another reason
Dude,
that this blaster just
bro, maybe. Never mind. I'm not gonna
go
make
buy a
that
long
joke.
shot. It has
I-
more tactics.
No.
If you like tactics, yeah, it is.
Given
I know where you're
recent-
going with it.
Yeah. I was about to say if a certain someone had an extra scope, he might have hit somebody.
But if you hate tactics, buy this because it's higher performance. But I really like the cosmetics of this barrel here. It's like,
Oh my gosh, why?
so
like a slow mo of that.
Did he just go up and down the barrel?
Just don't focus on it, man. Don't focus on it.
Okay.
Don't focus.
oh, that would actually be pretty cool. I'm not sure how to do that though. So basically, it's a bolt action in quotes.
Actually, no,
Feel.
that's.
I would say it's a.
Yeah, it's
more
not
of
a true
side
bolt
grind than a
action.
bolt action, 'cause
That's why I
bolts
did
are-
quotations, I think.
And this is just a. But so the mag release is down here, along with the magazine. So
Obviously.
you just put your thumb right there, and you take the mag out. This is not a standard end strike magwell or magazine because they take the new N1 darts. But so this magazine, let's just put the blaster aside for a sec. This magazine has a whole different feeding system. It has so
No.
instead of like the lips that would stick out like this in your regular Nerf mag.
Okay,
Bro's-
pause it real quick.
Bro's gonna go get an actual mag.
I want to clarify this. Magazine, the way that the darts are contained in the mag are different. The feeding mag is not. That's like the difference between a magazine and a clip is obviously there's a difference there.
Right.
But the definition of a magazine is a spring pushing up the darts into the blaster. That's the definition of a magazine, not a clip. That's legitimately how it works in guns and airsoft to a certain extent, and especially in Nerf. So
Right.
there are clips, obviously, but regardless, that's the feeding mech hasn't changed. It's still the same
True.
within a degree.
So instead of like your average Nerf mag, which has like those lips, it has internal lips. That's what these things are for.
Yeah, not fit.
Yeah, it will not fit in there. And this will not fit in your end strike blasters. I mean, yeah, end strike. I keep getting
Just say in your other blasters.
end series
That
and
one.
end strike mixed up.
Yeah.
But it's not a standard mag. It takes new M1 darts. I really like this little hollow piece right here. It looks really cool.
Am I the only one that like actually like tries not to say like end strike? Because when I think of end strike, I think of like the pre-elite blasters. Like
Yeah, because that's what
season.
it is. If it's Unstrike Elite, that's different.
Right. So I'll refer to those as elite. If it's end strike, it's that.
Unstrike Elite. You have Unstrike and then you have
One
Unstrike
cool
Elite.
thing about
Indeed.
the new mag feeding system is that if you put a dart in there or multiple and press the lips down, it propels it out, which is
And I hate that.
That's how it actually feeds into the blaster.
It's not cool. It sucks.
By the way, back to the blaster. So
Pause it real quick.
yeah, it's
Okay. So the biggest issue I took when I was testing these is I'm thinking if N series somehow becomes a new mainstream ammo type for all blasters, cool, whatever, right? However, if I'm going to swap mags, there are times where in like HVZ I've swapped mags that were just partials. Like I shot maybe 7 darts out of an 18 and I was like, okay, I just want a fresh mag. Or I need a fresh mag right now. I don't really have time to wait to reload necessarily, and I need to do it like right now. When you go to like take out those mags, you're gonna lose a few darts every time, unless it's empty, because those feed whips are gonna be compressed still, and they're gonna want to pop out darts, and it's terrible. It's stupid.
I agree.
so it's not the most comfortable like taking out the mag because it's pretty stiff at first, but oh, here's where things are about to get ugly. Hasbro, just so you know, we know you hate tactics and stuff, which is why you put a stock attachment on a Jolt, but you couldn't.
Do they hate tactics or do they just hate their customers?
I'm not sure. I think it's a little bit of both.
Okay. Fair enough.
A detachable scope and a downward rail on a sniper rifle. But
Downrail drill.
I have a lot to complain about here. Number one, why is there no trigger guard?
Because you don't need one.
Because you don't need one. If you put one there, would be like the size of what the Jolt trigger guard would be.
I mean, you could, if you really wanted one, you probably could, but you'd have to work around the mag release too.
Right. And you shouldn't be sticking your finger that far that you're smacking into plastic.
Yeah.
I'll deal with that.
It looks ugly and it feels ugly because this is a decent grip. Decent grips should have a trigger guard.
What?
Ah!
What?
Frick!
What?
Right, that actually jump scared me for a second. Okay. Wait. So, let's define a trigger guard first.
Right.
A trigger guard is usually just the trigger being enclosed. So like on the Strife, technically it's a trigger guard. but there's mechanically speaking, it's still different. But regardless, the Strife has a trigger guard. The Rapid Strike has one. The Retaliator has one. Stuff
Right.
like the let's see. Well, I can't even think of one without one. The Deploy doesn't have a trigger guard, which
Right.
granted it doesn't need one because it's staying in the corner, so it doesn't really need anything like that. But regardless,
Yeah.
it doesn't have one. The grip on the Deploy, I'll give it this. It's a comfortable grip. It's not a terrible grip at all, and I
Right.
don't think it needed a trigger guard. Actually,
Right.
maybe it had one. I don't know. I have to check now.
Ooh.
I don't use Deploys.
Bro, Double Punch just came in here and said, "Can you react to the Corruptor review?" And then left. I might.
It does not have a Deploy. It does not have a trigger guard of what review?
The Corruptor.
Oh, why? So he can corrupt our vision again and corrupt our mindsets with his crap?
Have you seen? Hey. Can't believe Double Punch Pro Nerfer is in my search history.
I know, you may want to clear your search history.
What did he say, Corruptor?
I think that's what he said. Oh no. Wait, yeah, keep going down. Go up a little bit. Yep, right there. Move over a little bit.
Oh, there we
Yep.
go. Zombie Strike. Oh, this is the new Zombie Strike thing. Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
We actually get to see your face.
Oh, welcome back to Double Punch Pro Nerfer.
Please
Yeah, there's
go
dog
back
in
to.
it.
Please go back to no face cam.
Today I'll be unboxing and doing an overview of the Nerf Zombie Corruptor.
It's Zombie Strike. Don't say just Nerf Zombie, please.
Actually, it's not Zombie Strike. It's just called Nerf Zombie.
What? Really?
It's actually just called Nerf Zombie. It's
Okay.
really dumb.
Also, why did this guy randomly have keys in his hand?
This thing looks sweet. So, let's get into the
Is he-
unboxing.
Didn't it?
Oh, he's using.
Oh
the-
wow. He dropped his quality by. He made it. This just proves that I'm right. His video's gotten worse over time.
How much you want to bet that that's not even him opening the box? That's just wind. The audio.
Interesting. I don't know.
Like,
I didn't
listen
think
to
about
that audio.
That is the wind actually. That
Oof.
is.
Damn, dude. Also, bro needs to invest in a pocket knife, not a pair of keys.
Alright, so we got the ammo with the bolts. We got the mag
The corruptor
and the
bolts actually
blaster
break
and the
pretty easily.
instruction.
Am I the only one
Test-
that really gets unnerved when people call the darts bullets? Or, I get it's a bad habit, but they're technically not. It's just dart.
Kind of bullets, you said?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's a terrible habit.
yeah.
As a gun, I don't like that. It bothers me.
Oh
Also,
my-
just to mention, the corruptor bolts on the oh, you mean the bolt handle?
Oh, probably not.
Yeah, they break.
I could probably imagine so. I'll get to
They're
Nerf
really
call.
cheaply made.
Oh my
so.
god, dude actually showed us the instructions this time, right?
This is probably gonna be the last video I'll react to, and then I'm going to probably head off to bed.
Me too.
So, alright, it's time for the overview. So,
What?
What the hell is this? What is this?
let's go
I
over what
think
it comes with. It comes with 22
Maybe remember
darts,
this.
elite darts. Looks similar to Nerf Zombie Strike, but a little
Counting is
lighter.
for losers.
Comes with a new version of the 18-round stick mag. We got the one from the Revoltinator right here, and we got the Corruptor one
And
here.
clear, explain.
Bro actually bought the Revoltinator though.
Get it
The
straight.
difference is it doesn't have this thing back here on this one. You can put
The
it
nub,
compatible with
okay.
other blasters. And yeah,
Nice one pause there.
let's
That's
move
great.
up here. Non-strike barrel lug, which that would be too much barrel for this blaster. Anyways, if there's an unstrike barrel lug, this is just enough barrel. And then down here we got an unstrike tactical rail for your
But what if I wanted to add 30 modulus barrels? What if
Yeah,
I-
who are you to judge what I do with my life? Fuck you, bro.
Right.
foregrips, your laser or flashlight. Up here we got another unstrike rail
My
for an optic, like a red dot or a sight.
It has to be a
Then
foregrip
over
if you're in
here,
Australia.
we got the magwell. It's not flared. Over here, we got a sling mount.
Oh god, it has the rev trigger inside, or some sort of trigger inside with that. Uh
Margaret, look where the sling mount is.
oh. Bro, what?
Oh my god.
Dude, I've always complained about like sling mount. They're in the worst spots possible.
On the stripe, they're reasonable, but on that's just not.
It's
I'm
horrible.
not gonna put a sling
Here
there.
we got the mag release.
Oh, that's the mag release. Oh, that's even worse. They put the mag release in there. I hate that so much.
Over here, we got the trigger.
The mag release
Very
inside
smooth,
of
by the way.
the trigger guard.
Down here, we got the grip. That grip is pretty comfortable, but is a little small. Just say Nerf on both sides of the grip, though. And then back here, we got the stock. What's kind of odd what's odd is there's actually room for a end strike stock point. So why do they do this?
Because that was probably part of a design, bud. Do I wish there was one? Sure. But I really don't want to even take design advice from you at this point because, bud, your videos are designed in a poor way. I'm gonna be able to.
Indeed. Plus, if
And my children.
like you couldn't even have anything that would really match this unless you painted it. Like, this is an ugly color of green with these weird splashes. Like, yikes.
But I like how they have the gauges on it, which that's a nice detail. Reminds me of the Zombie Strike kind of stuff they would do. They'd throw in some cool stuff on there. I like how they have the translucent stuff on here. Could have put some lights in there, but people are probably already going to do that themselves to make it kind of like the Revoltinator with the lights.
Is there even that much room to put that much electronics in there?
You could. I mean, I personally won't put I won't ever put anything electronic in a blaster that's a sprinter just because then I have to do a whole contained circuit. If it's a flywheel blaster, I can always just add in LEDs and connect it to the same power source, which
Right.
that's powering the rest of the blaster. But like
Yeah.
on a sprinter, I just too much.
Yeah, you'll have this like glow shot type of thing. You'll need to have like some other trigger as well.
I also like how
No,
they
you
have
can just have them
this.
on, but like you have to do a
Volcom
whole
also likes
circuit
that
and it's
too.
annoying.
He likes
Sure.
that detail, how they have that. And this is cool. And this.
Spends like 3 minutes on just the aesthetics. No,
We're not
I
even in the firing demo. It's just
Mag release.
it's,
Down here we got the grip. That grip is pretty comfortable, but is a little small. Just say Nerf on both sides of the grip, though.
I hope that this right here is painted and not ridged. Because if that's ridged, that is
I'm pretty
not.
sure it's ridged.
Oh my god. That's probably not a comfortable.
I don't
grip.
own one, though. I can't confirm.
Okay.
And then back here we got the stock. But I like how they have the gauges on it, which
Okay.
could have put some lights in there. But people are probably this.
Alright,
Volcom
where-
also
where
likes
we
that
are.
too. It also has 6-star storage in the stock, 3 on each side. But yeah,
I never trusted dart storage that came with a blaster. The number
Agreed.
of times that I have lost darts to the storage mechanisms in the blasters is ridiculous. Like, you remember the element with that one? I still have a dart stuck in there. Like, just
Damn.
jammed up, like, in one of those. You can't put it in far at all.
this looks
You
pretty
really
good.
can't.
So now let's get into the firing demo.
All right.
Welcome to the firing demo. So,
That was my soundboard.
Oh,
let's
All right.
test this thing.
all right. Ryan knows that what another issue I have with just this. If you're not shooting at a target, at least do like a range test. This to me proves literally nothing. These people either have a target or they have like a measuring stick or something like that. Shoot with the range. This literally tells me nothing.
Agreed.
It's very inconsistent.
Like, I mean, I know I shoot at like 5 feet towards a wall, but at least I'm shooting at something.
Oh, I'm not
on
shooting
range, but
extremely
shooting
far on my
far
firing
and
demos either, so don't worry, man. You're totally fine. I'm not shooting far.
Oh god, he did this again. I complained about this so many times. Last time he didn't even mention FPS average afterwards. Like he just threw this up for like 2 seconds.
Sounds about right from.
It's so annoying. Like, here's also the problem with that. That means that he took the time to actually edit this into the video. If you took time to edit this into the video, why didn't you take time to like cut some unnecessary stuff?
You want him to put effort into his videos?
All right, well, that's in just firing one at a time. Let's get into the slam fire. Slam fire time.
All right. All right. All right.
That was
All right.
really inconsistent, but let's get into the final thoughts. Well,
All right.
I love how the music was like 3 times louder than his voice there. My goodness.
Yeah, it's great. It's
what
just,
are my
you know,
final
don't
thoughts
you
on the
love
Nerf
it?
Zombie Corruptor? Overall, I like this thing. It's fun. It's very cool. And
Don't
yeah,
say it's accurate.
maybe inconsistent with Slam Fire. Like really
That's
inconsistent.
you.
It's more consistent with just one at a time. But
I mean,
it's not accurate.
I mean, Slamfire's generally going to be a little bit inconsistent, but probably not as inconsistent as
either.
what he just
I'm
did.
going to get some waffle tips and do some testing
Right.
with that in a YouTube short because
Doesn't do the
Oh, yeah, just-
testing beforehand,
Yeah, don't no, because why do that?
right?
Keep going. Keep letting it
a
play.
great YouTube short. But yeah, overall,
Gotta keep
I
getting
like
subs.
this thing. It's cool. It's nice and compact. Doesn't have a long barrel like the Fortnite BA SRL.
What
So this will have less barrel drag, which I think is cool.
random comparisons to
I
blasters
like that it
that
comes with an
aren't
18
even
round
similar.
mag. I like that it has
No, I
dark
understand
storage.
why.
I'm definitely
Because
gonna take advantage of that.
is
So,
the same.
if you want
And
to get this thing, I'll drop the link in the description.
I understand why.
Smash the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video. And double punch winner for out. Peace.
Here's
I would
a-
like to clarify.
yeah.
His videos have gotten worse. I think this was one of the last videos I reacted to him
How long?
reacted to on my channel.
How long ago was this? 1 month?
Oh, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. It's been forever since I've watched his content, but his videos have gone downhill, man.
Bro,
Like,
can you imagine? Let's see. I mean, granted, the mistakes aside, but look at all the videos I made like within that time, and how much better they actually are.
oh no, yours are infinitely better than his. I'm not gonna deny that.
Also, all these thumbnail stuff, I took those pictures myself.
Oh yeah, I totally do my own. I don't do any bull crap. Phantom probably is my favorite thumbnail personally, and I'm gonna stick to that style. I just like the way it looks.
Occasionally, I'll take some off the internet, like my 100 subs one was. I just haven't updated the recon one to that, but yeah.
So like, I have a moderator. Good.
Like stuff like this, and unless if it's like featuring me myself, I won't put
Right.
that type of thumbnail. But if I'm featuring the blaster like this, even an informative review where I'm mostly just talking about the blaster, I have thumbnail for it. This guy barely even made thumbnails.
Right.
What
For
were you
me,
saying?
I had a moderator in stream who would make thumbnails for me, and eventually I just like I went outside to take a photo so he could make a thumbnail for me. I'm like, I really like this background of like just the deck floor of my thing in the backyard. I'm like, I like that. I like the way it looks. It's simple. It's nothing complicated. It looks fine. I don't want you to over, do the thumbnail. So I just started doing that, and it worked out well. I liked it. And I'm kind of sticking to that right now. I might go back to other thumbnails, but
But sometimes
I don't like how to think it.
all you need is an internet image and Canva sometimes.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm lazy, so.
With that type of stuff too. Like, I mean, thumbnails have been something that I'd struggled with a lot on YouTube. Like, I've actually, my channels have gone through like multiple phases with this, but this is definitely the best like thumbnail work I've ever done.
Right.
And it's super easy to do with that.
Agreed.
And
Well, thank you for having me, dude.
No
On your
problem.
stream. Appreciate it.
No problem. I'll definitely send you the link to the full thing.
Awesome.
If you want to view that one, you might want to view the beginning there.
No, I'll look into it, man. Totally.
By the way, yeah, I did decide I'm not taking down any of the old content.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. I saw a video, man. I appreciate everything you do. And again, yeah, just know, if you ever need anything, let me know.
No problem.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. Alright, y'all. That's gonna end the stream for today. I'm gonna try to do this again once a week, maybe multiple times a week, depends. But I think that was a great test run, and I will see you guys